Just basking in that applause. Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge. Do you hear Paul grumbling in the background? He'll be here momentarily. Hello and welcome. Hi, Dime. You're the first person to comment this evening. Yay. How is everyone? Hi, Eric, and hi, Bobby. Good to see both of you. Yay. Paul will be here anytime. I have complete faith. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. And hi, Lisa. Both Lisas are here. Yay. Good to see you. Yeah, Eric says, hello, Lisas. I love it. All right. So for everyone's on YouTube who's commenting, do we have any Facebook people here? Let us know. Oh, there you are. Hi, Mom. I see you over there on Facebook. Good to see you. Is he coming back? I know he will be here. Oh, and Julie, hi. I see you too. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, bring on the cocktails. I know, right? I'm so ready. Hi, Peter. Good to see you too. How is everyone this evening? I'm very well rested, so I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I got a lot of sleep last night, so I got energy to burn. So let's spend it on cocktails, shall we? Oh, with cold jam. Oh, geez, in full force. Oh, geez, I'm talking about the Lisas. Got it. Yeah. Oh, hi, John. Good to see you. All right, everyone's saying hi. I'm so happy. Oh, I hear him. I just heard it. I'm hearing some disturbing noises. You know what? We'll just let him. We'll let him come on his own time. Anyway. Yeah. So as you can see, I have redone the bar for St. Patrick's Day. This is not our St. Patrick's Day broadcast. That will be next week. Oh, and while you're here, if you're free Saturday at noon Eastern, we're going to do one of our brunch broadcasts. So I'm very excited about that. We usually do cartoons and that kind of thing, drinks involving cartoon characters and stuff, but I think we're going to look into some craft shows too for that. So, because everyone knows craft shows make you want a drink or two. Let's see who showed up. Sylvia, hi, good to see you. Yay. I know all about disturbing noises. Hi, Gettysburg, ma'am. Good to see you. I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay. I don't think I did. Yay. Yes, happy March. Yes. You can see half of the St. Patrick's Day bar. I'll have to do a video or something of the whole thing. Oh, there he is. Oh, jeez. Hi, Dan. Good to see you. Banana Splits. That wasn't a cross show, was it?
No.
No,
that was. We did that. Oh man, I don't know.
Any chieftains? Yes, John. Right out of frame. We'll have to turn the camera in just a second, but yes. I'll come on as a lazy Smurf. Yeah, I forget who did Banana Splits, but yeah, what is it?
I think it was just a network that produced it, like it was just ABC.
Okay, Paul's saying he thinks it was just a network.
The Crofts are Puffin Stuff.
Puffin Stuff.
Yeah.
Lidsville.
Lidsville, baby.
Yeah. I've got Lidsville in my brain because I just saw that on Tubi. So, yeah. Oh, and of course, who could forget?
Don't forget
the Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest shows of all time. Oh, may I request a Spider-Man cocktail for Saturday? Peter's asking. Absolutely.
Spider-Man.
Let's consider it done.
Is Peter Parker, drinking
Sigmund
age?
and the Sea Monster. Yep. Peter Parker.
Isn't he a high school student?
Is he?
He's not even a drinking age.
Well, that's okay.
No, we don't care. Huh.
He's Spider-Man. What are you gonna tell Spider-Man? No, you can't drink.
To refuse Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Oh, you refuse Spider-Man? Is that it?
There he is.
Anyway. Oh, who is it? Oh, hello. Ha ha ha.
Oh boy,
I
look
tell
at
you,
you.
these are like really kind of a burden. I missed that.
Your
So
ascot.
yeah. Oh, I got this for Christmas.
I know you did.
I asked for an ascot, and I got it, and I thought this is perfect for this kind of getup here. You know what I'm saying?
Gettysburg, ma'am, our love seat is from Christopher Knight's furniture collection.
Just
Yes.
saying.
And I think we got it. Oh yeah, Electra Woman and Dinah Girl. I
Yeah.
think we got it on who are you saying? Oh hi, Satellite.
Hi,
Good to see you.
John said hi to me.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yep. True. Thank
Thank you. Thank you. I
Satellite.
appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
think I
welcome.
got it on Amazon. But yeah, he has like this mid-century modern furniture, which was so funny when they did the HGTV show about how all the Brady kids came back and helped remodel the Brady Bunch house back to its, well, it never was.
It
set
never
for
was.
The TV show, but
No.
they
It's
brought
complete
it
fraud.
to Brady Bunch glory.
That house could not exist within that footprint.
And he was kind of
Jimmy.
handy with that kind of thing, and he seemed to know a lot about design and stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was just entertaining.
Mhm. Well, the furniture
I yell
is
"Shillo" when I get home. Only I know it's from Steven. I love it. Oh, the Bugaloos. Hi,
Bugaloos.
Mikhail. Good to see you.
I used to watch the Bugaloos when I was very young, and I
Jamie.
gotta tell you, Caroline from that show.
Jamie, it's great to
man.
see you. We've
But
missed you.
they were all cool kids. So, I just love that. I had to get a few of those out. I missed it, because it was just tying this thing. It's no joke.
He was indeed a high school student, but I think the drinking age was lower then.
Well,
So he was an 18-year-old.
Was he a senior, Peter? I'm not talking about when you were a high school student and you'd go to Hawaii Kai and it's just like, we'll serve you.
Oh my gosh, did you go to Hawaii Kai?
You might have missed that, actually, come to think of it.
Anyone here who grew up in the New York area? Did you go to Hawaii Kai?
If you were like around and about
There are a few
as
of you.
late as the late 1980s, Kai
Land of the Lost, Eric. Okay.
Kai
Yep.
was definitely operational, and they were right there. And you can, if you want to visit the spot, just go to the Winter Garden Theater, take a look to the right, and you'll see it commemorated with an American institution, Applebee's. Yes, they turned a classic tropical joint to an Applebee's.
Gettysburg Ma'am says, I'm really liking Drew Barrymore's home line. Very pretty. I'll have to look. I haven't even seen it.
But she has good taste, and she thought about it. And she got some good designers.
Well, I like Drew
and away we
Barrymore,
went.
so there we go.
Well, I think she's been for some things.
I missed it. Yeah, Lisa's saying hi, Paul, too.
Hey, Lisa.
There you
Hello.
go.
And I just got to interject here because Peter said it. Missed it by that much. Yes.
Beware of the sleigh stacks.
Sleigh stacks.
Yes.
Oh, man. That was definitely Croft. Sigmund definitely Croft. What else was coming to Croft? Don't forget Wonderbug, which was in the same rotation with Electra Woman.
Wonderbug? I never even saw that.
Yeah. What was it? Magic Mongo. This is as irritating a show as could have been done at the time.
Speaking of Parkers, we were speaking
watch
of
it and just be shocked.
Peter Parker, but
yeah, Peter Parker.
Is
this his Aunt Dorothy?
Indulgence of Dorothy Parker. Aunt Dorothy Parker.
Gee, Aunt Dorothy, I've never had a drink like this. Oh, Peter, take your time with such things. You want to be careful,
So,
Everybody see the movie Mrs. Parker and the Vicious Circle? This has got to be going back, 25 years now?
we saw that.
We saw that.
Yes.
Yeah. Enjoyable picture. It was well done, I thought. And it did depict all of those characters, which is really fun.
Not kind of, yeah. Like how the Kahiki turned into a Walgreens. Exactly. Oh, hi, Errol. Good to see you. The thing about, besides the fact that it's Hawaii Kai, it was Hawaii Kai, now it's Applebee's, which is just absolutely not okay. Why would you come to New York City and go to Applebee's? There's Applebee's probably where you live.
In your town.
And B, Applebee's in New York City is really expensive. So
it's not this what you're expecting. Oh, it's a $7 burger. No, it's probably a $17 burger.
Why would you come to New York and overpay to go to Applebee's?
And guess what? It's the same burger. You're paying a lot of money for Applebee's in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
What are you, nuts?
Occasionally I work with a controls engineer. He always eats at Applebee's. People love it. But I'm just like, if you're coming to New York City, don't go to Applebee's and overpay. Just go to Applebee's when you get home and don't overpay.
Go home and go to Applebee's. In New York, you go to John's Pizza.
Oh, the Space Nuts with Bob Denver and Ruth Buzzy. Lancelot Link, Jamie, yep. Haunted my dreams.
The Bob Denver and who was it? Were
Oh.
the Far Out Space Nuts. Chuck McCann were the Far Out Space Nuts.
John says, I have the portable Dorothy Parker.
Ruth Buzzy, of course, was Lost Saucer. So I think you're complaining a couple of shows, but I think it's all Croft.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I am
Anyway.
making what I'm calling a rose petal martini. Make sure you have that Saturday.
It said cartoon, so I decided to press it.
So that was
there we
2
go.
ounces of Dorothy Parker gin. You can use any rose petal infused gin. There are a number of them on the market.
If you don't have the rose petal infused gin, get some. And if you can't get some, you can probably get rose petals. And you can probably infuse them in your gin. And voila!
I added a ½ ounce of dry vermouth. And I don't usually add bitters to my martinis, but since this is a rose petal martini, I'm going to add one.
She really doesn't.
One dash.
One, count 'em drop.
Of cherry bitters. This is Bitter Truth cherry bitters. But hi, Alan and Elizabeth.
Hi, Alan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're glad to see you. And
the Crofts were behind Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell sisters. I think I knew that from the Brady Bunch. I have the, oh, geez, do you have the, oh, it's over there.
I don't.
From Sticky.
I don't.
Which one?
I don't.
Thank you. There's a book called Love to Love You Brady's, all about the Brady Bunch variety, which I highly recommend because it's just crazy. Oh, the kids from Caper. Yep. With a splash of rose water work in a pinch. Maybe.
Probably
I mean,
would. And it's flavor.
Yeah.
It's all about flavor.
Yeah.
Contemplating the what's going on here. I think it's program number 3 is the one with the throne room. Yeah, that'd be
the
great.
company.
Oh, sorry.
Is CNN paying when me and controls engineer go to Applebee's?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, can someone tell me what the Scooby snack was made of? You mean the shot, Lisa? The Scooby snack shot? Because yes, we can.
We could tell you that.
Okay.
But there's also the Scooby snack on the show, which is never defined. I believe it's just supposed to be something that is basically human food because, Shaggy eats them too. And you think, well, that's not exactly a Scooby shot or a Scooby snack. It's just food.
But yes,
and of course the dog will eat human food. Because...
I'm not going to shake it. Hi, Casey.
Hey, guys.
Oh, Casey likes your jacket.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, seriously.
Okay. I'm going to stir.
Made by this one over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she found a great pattern. I remember it took a few attempts to get all this business right, but it's a pretty awesome thing.
But there is a shot, a Scooby snack shot. So it's like, I could tell you what that was made
there's a whole story behind the Scooby snack shot.
Zoinks.
You will find it online. It is, in fact, Mystery Machine Green, which tells you something about what's in it.
Either that or Shaggy will eat dog food. Thank you, Casey.
I recommend, and Shaggy probably does eat dog food. He'll eat anything. If you actually are in a position to sample the Scooby snack shot, which is some people will incorrectly call the Scooby-Doo, then try one. I don't recommend trying more than one. It's kind of fun.
We had occasion to try it at Ohana, and it was awful.
It didn't have the cream, so it was really not good. With the cream, it would just be a dessert shot.
Still not be good.
It's just a dessert shot.
Okay.
It's not a really intelligent drink. It's one of these things you're supposed to go boom and boom and boom, and that's definitely not like smart drinking.
Thank you.
But you can always say like, oh yeah, I did the Scooby shots. So boom.
Hi, Aaron. Good to see you.
Hello.
And Ken, hello. Good to see you too.
Hey, Aaron.
I am not
Texas in the house. Yeah.
I am not going to put an olive in, but I'm enjoying my olives on the side. So.
You didn't pay a bill with. Oh, wait a minute. I know what you're talking about.
Good. That is
I know what you're
that is
about.
Good.
So this
olives on the side.
Actually it still is. It's in my hand. It must be is. This is 2 ounces of the rose petal gin.
Rose petal gin, ½ ounce dry vermouth.
½ ounce of vermouth. That's a perfectly good martini right there.
Dash cherry bitters.
One. Count 'em.
Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Oh, Peter, it was god awful.
Yeah, that's really good. It's a little different.
So
it's
bad.
Good.
Scooby shot was.
Yeah, it's designed to be one of them damn beach drinks, but you order basically a picture of them and 4 shots, and then everybody has one. They order more and you order more, and then before you know it, it's like you're sleeping for about 24 hours. And you probably wake up enough that
It's
some
got a
of
little
it
chill up my spine.
wake up long enough for some of it to come up. And no, not good.
I'm gonna have
good.
one of my.
No. I do not recommend you do this. If you're at the beach and somebody's doing Scooby shots, I'd say try one and then slack off. Stick to beer.
Or not.
Yeah.
Drink something else.
Or drink or none.
Better.
Anyway. Oh yes, John's talking about the banana bread old fashioned. I made them because Erica, attendee at game day, found it. I think it was like an Instagram video, something like that. It was just one of those quickie videos. And somebody was just saying, like, this is what we put in this thing. And she said it looks good. So she asked if, like, she just put that out there as if that was something we might be able to do. And I said, I have those bitters. I have we have good banana liqueur she made. Brought all the parts. Joe had some good rye. And we had just some, like, what am I thinking of? Like pumpkin pie spice or something to toss on it. And Joe had some bananas.
I tried.
So I had a slice of banana on top of it.
Oh, I tried some, but not with pumpkin pie.
Not with that, yeah.
Oh, Ken says to go drive from the lounge for 4 weeks was pure hell.
Oh, man! Well, you can always catch the rebroadcast, and now is as good a time to note that anybody who's watching this later, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. A view is a view.
On the beach, I would stick with Cote's du Rhone. Good call, Peter.
Yeah, and a really large glass of seltzer, to get refilled at all times.
These olives have a garlic clove in the middle. They're so good.
They're really,
That's why I was not going to put it in here.
I think they're actually
Banazarax tonight. Those are great.
We still have a little Banazarax.
Oh, we do? I thought we killed it.
We might just bust into that. Who knows? Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. It's actually really good and very good.
Maybe we will.
Banana-rama.
Yum.
Goddess of the mountain top.
Banazarax are really good.
Summit of flavor in bananas.
And this is lovely. And I stirred it, and it doesn't have bubbles, and I'm happy about that. And it's pink.
We're in good shape. It's
pink.
It's excellent. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. So Amy, that was the banana bread old fashioned, as I recall, was displayed as like a couple ounces of bourbon. I used rye because I thought that'd be appropriate. About a half ounce of banana liqueur. And the person doing this had like some French brand that looked really good. I had the one that you made, which is excellent. So that was it. And you can always gas that up a little bit if you want a little sweeter.
I have seen there is another one on the market now.
Yeah, because we've been using
the Giffard has competition now.
Giffard does the banana too? Yeah. Okay. There's also they do the banana de Brazil, which is a really great flavor.
Yeah, but I saw that some other
brand is doing a really good banana.
Nice company does it too.
And I recommend.
Hi, Abra. Good to see you.
If you're going to use banana in these drinks, no matter what the heck you're doing, I recommend going for a really high-end brand because the lower-end brands are like pretty. They kind of taste like a Jolly Rancher banana, or it tastes like a Laffy Taffy. Literally, like banana Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, Tempest Fugit.
Creme de banana. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Tempest Fugit. We've seen that at Mid-Valley.
Cordials and Liquors. That was not the one that I saw. So there's yet another one.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the one I saw.
And it looks like Monin makes a banana syrup. That might be pretty good, too. They do very good flavors.
They do, but I feel like their banana syrup would be like a really, 99 bananas.
We're going to have to try it. They're all natural flavors.
We don't have to try it.
All natural flavors, and it's cheap. Hey, we've been using the lavender syrup from Tirani, and that is excellent. It's a really nice flavor. It's like, I say it's really good competition for the creme de la ba. What am I thinking of?
Hi, Daniel. Good to see you.
Not the Noya. What's the one that's the blue stuff?
Operating an elevator at the Egg tonight. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Excellent. How about that?
So Laffy Taffy liquor is bad. That would not be good.
Let's just say this, Amy. You find yourself some high-proof vodka. You throw in a whole couple of sleeves of Laffy Taffy banana. Let it sit there for a while. You're going to get the same flavor.
I feel banana Laffy Taffy is good. Banana Laffy Taffy in a cocktail, not good.
And this is coming from the folks who actually did make Lemonhead Cello once by infusing lemon heads. And I got to say, lemon heads do have a lot of lemony flavor. There is natural flavor in there. And it was like, wow, that's intense. And it tastes like country time lemonade. It was something. I think it's all gone by now.
What is happy crack? You mean like actual crack?
Happy crack.
Like crack cocaine?
No, I'm talking about, there must be a
Eric.
thing. Yeah, Eric's talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, Dan says I'm frequently impressed by Monin
Monin
products. Well, I got
products,
some
they know their
lavender
stuff.
for my birthday, and that's good.
That was
That's
actually
good. Yeah.
that was Toronto that you got.
A soundtrack from Spider-Man. Ooh. Yeah, after using the lavender spirit, yeah, you put it in the bath for luxurious self-care.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I think somebody by now must have come up with something, even some sort of boot product on the soundtrack from Spider-Man, because they had great scoring music. The title is excellent. There's an excellent cover of that by the Ramones, and I just remember it being very cool. It was very hip for its era. I think it was just one season worth, but it might have been two. That's like 67, 68. That was, yeah.
Kool-Aid and sugar mixture that's not dissolved in liquid and eaten. Oh, you mean like the Lickamade?
Like a Lickamade or a Fun Dip.
Yeah, like Fun Dip.
Yeah,
I like that. I shamelessly will say I like Fun Dip.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't had it in probably 25 years, but
good way to rot.
I enjoyed it back then.
Good way to rot your teeth faster, but yes, I know.
Ooh, at Barcade and JC, they had a pastry stout. Ooh,
there we go.
We see a lot of stuff like that at we have a great beer store here in town.
Really deep selection there, and they will have a lot of these things.
That's fun.
That are like not only pastry stout made by small manufacturer, but then I think one of our locals in where is that? Westchester actually does do the Dunkin' Donuts stout. And also does the Carvel. There was the Carvel, like the Fudgy the Whale beer. I think it was also a stout or a porter.
Dime. Yeah. Did the Ferrara Pan Factory smell like candy?
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Dime says I dated a girl that lived almost next to the Ferrara Pan Factory in Oak Park, Chicago. Oh, and Mikhail saying Bobby John infuses vodka for me with bubblegum. It's an acquired but delicious tasting spirit. Okay.
To each his, but the fact is,
exactly.
if you're making it yourself, you guarantee the flavor. No question.
Ooh, lavender cookies. That sounds good, Lisa.
Oh, by the way, Dan,
there's a mediocre cover of Spider-Man theme. But geez, I bet it's better than that.
I bet it is better.
I bet it's way better than. Yeah, I love Fun Dip, right? It's good and it's fun. Yeah, Fun Dip on the rim. There you go, on the rim. That'd be fun. Oh, and you could use a little stick for a swizzle stick. Bingo. We may have to do this on Saturday.
So John's noting that he keeps his pastry and beer separate. I like to actually get my stout and my pastry.
Oh, a double bubble. Okay.
And my pastry, my stout and my biscotti, and dip the biscotti into the stout. There you go. Well, only if it's a coffee stout.
Okay.
You ate all yours? Mm-hmm. Well, I thought you were saving one for me.
Ate it. Go get more.
I ate it. Anyway, I can get more olives. It's fine. Lavender ice cream. Hello.
I did. I got an olive out for Paul and I ate it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think they make Fun Dip.
As far as I know. In fact, I got something for
lavender ice cream. That's
Christmas. I should share because I shared the one from birthday.
Oh, actually, you should open it up. You haven't even opened it.
Oh, that's true. I have, as a matter of fact.
All right, we have an unboxing.
I actually, around August, when I actually received this in the mail for my birthday, I got the 1960s nostalgic candy mix, and I shared like some of that fun with you. And I just got the 1970s nostalgic candy mix. This is coming from Nancy Adams. And it's a flashback in candy form, perfect for gifting. Well,
my martini's going to be gone before you even make a drink.
So, in fact, inside here we have...
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am just had Fun Dip the other day. All right. Yeah, find it.
Lickamade Fun Dip. It's inside. It's right inside there. Look, it's right in the box.
Open the box.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a drink first.
Apparently we have some.
I'm going to make a drink first, and the anticipation will build, and then we're gonna crack this baby. There is Laffy Taffy in here. I kid you not. Blow Pop. There's Zots. There's Zots in here.
Zots.
Rainblow. You know Rainblow. Razzles.
Oh, yeah.
Razzles were among my favorite as a kid.
Oh, Peter says with stout, I would go crackers and cheese. Yeah.
That's an excellent way to go.
Yeah, it is an excellent way to go.
And make sure it's not like 30 degrees ice cold. It's not good for stout. You want it to be more like 42 or something.
Batman was...
It has to be up a little. It does not have to be warm. The warm stout is pretty terrible.
But Spider-Man wasn't. You'll have to. You're saying, okay.
I would have to look up who did the Spider-Man. Hefty composed the Batman theme, and he probably composed some of the music for the scoring in the show. There is an album that has some of the music and a lot of yakking on it with Batman and Robin on the cover. There is an actual soundtrack thing from Neil Hefti. And then there is a Al Hurt album of the music from the Green Hornet. That's just to throw you. Green Hornet actually was like run concurrently with Batman.
Here you're saying, I'm glad I didn't live in the area known as Bakery Square where Nabisco used to be. Can't go a day without smelling chocolate chip cookies.
That's really going to hurt your heart if you can't just go in and sample.
Lisa says, I never made it through my fun dip powder because I ate my candy dip stick.
Yeah, then you're left with a bunch of sticky powder. Can't do anything.
Wax lips and lipstick. Yep.
Wax lips. Okay,
it's like we conjured the
Let me just knock it off and get to it right now. Elevator down.
Oh, man. I may have to. It was going to be good tonight and have a cocktail and a highball, but we may need to get some Vanessa right
I'll be good. I'll be good. All right. So this actually is a classic that, you should try sometime. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check to make sure that I'm putting into this what I think I'm putting into this. There we go. Here's the old archive of ever.
Annette, hello. Good to see you.
Annette. Hello. Okay, wise guy, get up there.
Tom gave me a Reggie bar at Thanksgiving, Jonas.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you can still get them.
You get a Reggie bar?
All right.
I remember
Hi, Horror Film King.
Anybody who grew up in New England remembers a joint called Ocean State Job Lot, of which now there are some in New York State. We can get one in Fishkill. There's an Ocean State. And I think I heard that Newburgh was supposed to get a Job Lot. But that was a classic remainder store. And back in the day, they were that's all they had. Just remainders, no cheap junk from around the world. It was just stuff that was if that's the end of the lot, the store's closing down. They got all the tissues. But just past the era of the Reggie bar, I remember they would turn up old candies. They had last year's Reggie bars, and they were 10 cents. So I was like, whoa, I think I bought 10 of these things. I remember they were
last year's Reggie bar.
Yummy. Actually, they were still pretty fresh.
First Job Lot was in North Kingstown. Oh my God.
Yes. A corporate headquarters for Job Lot Inc. is North Kingstown, Rhode Island. We kid you not.
Hold on, we got to catch up here.
There we go. Yeah.
Peter saying Sid Dale did some of the Spider-Man. He also did some of the music for NFL films. Okay.
We've got an album that's music from NFL
Tootsie Roll and Cracker Jack factories were on the same street. Cracker Jack smoke. Oh my God. I bet.
Just caramel all over the place.
Like Building 19. Oh my God. I remember Building
19.
Oh yeah. Ocean State Job Lot. We have one probably 40 minutes away. Oh wait. No, there's one in Newburgh now, right?
Newburgh now. I haven't seen it yet, but it's there.
Oh, okay. So there's one more 20 minutes away.
Okay,
all right.
Ocean State Job Lot, outstate New York.
Yes.
How upstate are we talking? I'm wondering how far up they penetrated. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've seen a few around.
She's a lot more upstate than us. But...
Yeah. Oh wow.
Chocolate ice cubes. Wow. All right.
Still sounding good.
All right.
I need the rifles.
Okay.
I'll take 2 ounces of rye.
Man, we need rye too.
Good grief. You make a few drinks and suddenly this thing has nothing left in it. Complaints. Okay. Of course, we drank the drink, so no complaints.
So
this is Rittenhouse. This is an excellent brand, usually available for something on the order of about 22 to 25 a bottle.
I think it was more like 27.
Okay, I guess the price has gone up. Damn it! It used to be $19. That was probably more than 10 years ago. Nostalgia, pre-inflation. So 2 ounces of your rye. Any good quality rye does this drink justice. I think Rittenhouse is excellent and unpretentious and is not $50 a bottle. So I got to credit all these things. And take the dry vermouth. Goes in this. So immediately you're starting with the dry Manhattan. This is a pretty good place to be. Okay. And this actually calls for 1 ounce. I'm gonna make that more like 3/4. I'm gonna take that back a little. It's designed to make a really big drink, but I want to temper the fact that you're starting to dilute the base spirit. And I don't want more of the base spirit because it's 90 proof. All right, coming down.
I enjoy a big drink.
Or is that 100 proof? Wow, that's kind of strong.
Oh, okay, hold on. We gotta catch it. Oh, there's an Ocean State Job Lot in Amy's town.
Hello. Thought there should be.
1977. Pastor Ken at Fenway as a kid in right field with Reggie from Yanks playing. I scream. Wedgie, he smiled and waved. OMG, true story. I love it.
The rivalries of baseball.
Oh, wait, what bread? Hold on. Gettysburg Mail. Oh.
Okay. Pineapple juice, 3/4 of an ounce.
6 loaves of double cheddar and herb bread. Oh.
It sounded good so far.
That sounds amazing.
Leakage. What a mess. Get in there.
How much?
3/4 of an ounce.
I didn't hear you.
Keep up. Damn it.
Sorry, I'm keeping up with the comments.
We're doing this quickly. Anyway, I got to go get somebody to clean this up because I forgot the towels.
What else goes in this?
3 ingredients, but I'm going to add some bitters.
Okay.
That's it.
Which kind of bitters are you going to add?
Did I bring the orange? Oh, no, I brought those cherry. I'll take the cherry.
Okay, you don't want the orange? I can get the orange.
No, it's okay. I'll take the cherry. So you
all right, well, I'm just going to...
Retrieved plenty recently. I'm going to clean this up. I was trying to pour from that silly can, and it was not happening. I tell you.
Hopefully the can wasn't, like, inflating because it's old.
No. It was fine.
Just saying. It is sticky over here. Let's see. You guys are making Eric's tummy grow.
Oh, telling you.
Oh, yeah. Amy's like, it's a good thing you guys have those great bar towels for cleanup. I know, we're not even using our towels.
Swear to God. Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, I don't want to get the towel messy. Why? It's laundry.
A towel.
Laundry, dude.
It's literal job.
Seriously. Come on. That's the thing. Anyway, so I'm going to add a couple dashes of these black cherry bitters, Bitter Truth. I think we recommended these to, they say black cherry in the back.
Oh, okay, yeah. They just say cherry.
Oh, well, they deceive.
Okay, well, I left that part out because they don't actually go in the drink. So if you want to add bitters, go for it. But
the classy Algonquin probably does not have these, but I thought, oh, heck, it sounded good to me.
It's freelancing.
Yeah.
I get it.
There you go. I think we recommended these to Dano, and he lit up on those, and he probably has some already. I still recommend them if you don't. Shake with ice.
All this discussion about homemade bread. I used to have a bread machine. Mm-hmm. I miss it.
I know. I was going to fix it, and then I just didn't get to it in time.
I know.
It was just a thermal fuse.
Ah. Artisan sourdough. Ooh. I miss bread. Oh, darn.
Oh, bread. Staff of life.
I made pumpkin bread recently. I make beer bread.
Those like dish breads, spoon breads, basically.
Which is super easy to make.
Super easy, yes.
It is super easy. I want to try a sip of this.
I wish you would.
I mean, I've had it before, but
yes.
So good. Dan says, I have a bag of thermal fuses somewhere.
Yeah, I do too, actually. Or do I? Do I have thermal fuses? No, I don't. Damn it, I got thermistors. Different thing, different beast.
I would love to make a lot of bread. Yeah, me too. That kind of bread.
I have a bunch of thermistors because they were a good price, and I figured keep them on hand because every time you're working on some old amp, old tube device, put that in there. Soft start.
Ooh,
good idea.
Pineapple bread.
Good idea.
That sounds amazing, Amy.
Well, this is really good.
It is good.
Yeah, that's amazing. In fact, I used a little more of the additives than I thought I would, and it works very well. You could get this in a place where the ratio would be more like 2 ounces, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. You shake it up, and it's a good thing. It's like, it was really just like a Manhattan with the addition of the pineapple. You think, well, that's kind of cockeyed. It works. It really
does
works.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's the dry vermouth. So it's not like sweet on sweet and like that would probably be cloying. This one works. This is a classic for a reason. Signature drink at the Algonquin Hotel. You go there and drink at the round table. Get one of these. Good idea. Blue Bar. Good thing.
I was saying I made a proofing box out of a styrofoam cooler. That's clever.
Yeah. Warming that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah.
That's a good way to go. I know it's difficult. We were trying to keep our herbs going inside, and they were good until February, and then it was just like too much heat, not enough humidity.
Ooh,
what a pain!
I've made focaccia too. Gettysburg Mama saying, I think the next bread I'm going to attempt will be sun-dried tomato, herb, and Parmesan focaccia. I have done that. Just the ones that have to rise.
Boing.
When Yeah, now that I don't have a bread maker.
Yeah. Yeast breads are a specific thing, and the making of
No.
them requires some skills. And if we're going to get into that, then I'm just going to go and rent a place up in Vermont and go attend classes at King Arthur and just
Right.
figure it out.
Exactly.
And buy the expensive, tools and everything and just do it. And there you go. Sourdough is a great idea because you're just doing it with natural yeast.
Probably saying nothing like grandma's homemade bread in a 1950s toaster.
Oh, man. Seriously. It gets
Yum.
gets that grit going. It's awesome. We do not have a 50s toaster, but we have one that looks a lot like a 50s toaster. It was made by, I believe, Morphy Richards, English brand.
Can you make
Good thing.
bread with spirits? Well, the beer bread has an entire beer in it.
And
so,
it's really just like the yeastiness of that which is driving the thing.
I don't know about a bread that I don't know. But beer bread, yeah.
The spirits are actually not going to help the bread process, but if you flavored it with say a shot of, that probably wouldn't hurt either. So yeah.
Ken, I'm going to do that. Ken says I use sun-dried tomatoes on frozen pizzas and it turns it into gourmet. I'm going to do that.
Now you're talking.
I love that idea.
We frequently have a frozen pizza
beer bread.
on Wednesday, this day, and we just throw it in
We did not have a pizza today.
We throw it in the oven and let it rip, and it comes out marvelous. A pizza stone that got years ago that's still going strong. It's really good to have the stone. They are not very expensive, and it makes a difference because it's just heat transmission. Plus, we have the convection oven. The convection function on the oven, it just moves the heat around, heats better, more evenly, no problems, no cold spots.
Okay.
And recommend that. And we just get the pizza, like the house brand pizza from the supermarket, and it does great. But we'll dose that up with some things.
Errol's saying to cut the calories, I would skip the beer and just skip the bread and just drink the beer. Exactly. I only tend to make it when we're having soup.
Well, and the other thing is with the soup, if you wanted to flavor that with A, liquor, well, throw in a shot of tequila. Why not? Yeah. B, you want to add bitters. Oh, yeah. Angostura says on their label specifically, flavor soups and stews. Add a dash. All it is concentrated flavor. It's a good idea. We've done that. Next time
doing that.
Next time you finish Thanksgiving and take the frame of the turkey and make soup out of it. Great idea. Very great skeleton. Great way to conserve resources.
Oh, okay.
Then add some bitters. It's a good idea.
Dima's saying we made some bread with red wine, Peter. Bread with red wine in culinary school. I still say it was an excuse for Chef
Martinelli
to drink. Oh.
I still remember we had these food demos at the office back when we were down in the Wall Street area. And we had one of them in the new office. And I hope they have more because it's actually an excuse to be in an office. Otherwise, why are you there? And it was Chef Billy, who I think he's appeared on morning shows or whatnot. And he was actually very engaged and very local and very funny. And I remember he had at one point it was like bread and focaccia and like all these spreads you put on it. It was really it was super tasty. And he had a bottle of wine, but he wasn't passing out the wine because it was the office and whatever. And I just said, look, I know we can't crack that wine, but what do you recommend in what's your happy price point in terms of a bottle of wine? Just as a recommendation. Because he had his happy point in terms of cutlery. There's a standard chef's knife, which is like $12 over at that restaurant supply. They all use it. You could spend $1,000 on some
Lisa uses bitters and soups often.
Yep.
See?
You can spend a lot of money on some knife from East Asia, but the one that's $12 is the one they all use.
Needs a little more wine.
Hello. And he had
Julia Childs, exactly, Lisa.
He did this thing which was like halved grapes with salt and olive oil. It was just toss them up. That was really good. How do you half grapes? It sounds like a pain in the neck. You take those lids from the Chinese soup that you get. Take two of those. One grapes, another one on top. There you go. It holds the grapes. I was like, that's a hack right there. But I was asking.
Like a way to hack your hand off.
Well, if you do it properly, you're covering this way.
I know.
That's what the lid's for.
Chef Billy went to.
He went to
grape cutting school.
He went to chefy school. So he knows
grape cutting
He knows this stuff cold. But I was asking again the happy point for a bottle of wine. I was like, what's the happy price point? And he said something I've never tried, $12.
He ordered way more wine than we needed.
Yeah, well, that happens. That's happens too. And I think $12 more or less is still like which we're a happy price for a bottle of wine. You might have to kick that of a few bucks for inflation, but 25. This is where I really question bottles of wine. Like $100 is one thing. 25 is not $10 better. That's the thing. So like it's a really questionable. But there's a lot of great small producers. Their prices are a little higher, and you get a really good bottle of wine.
Ken says, I cut my grapes one grape at a time. Me too.
Damn it. Ken is not fooling around. Peter, of course, turned us on to this really great brand of Cote d'Aron that we can get locally.
I don't think Glendora.
And that is, I think it's all about 14 for that bottle. That's a really nice bottle, and I think that's a great price point.
Yeah, for Glendora, there's no such thing as too much wine.
That's why she doesn't drink it by the bottle.
There's no bottle big enough.
No bottle big enough. There's no bottle big enough to handle her. So, hilarious.
Do we have one of those very large ice cubes?
Yes. Check the ice bucket, and you would be happy.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, wait, we were going to open this.
Yes, we were.
I'm going to make myself another drinky, though. So could you hand me a can of tonic?
I will be glad to.
I'm going to make myself...
It's behind me, right?
My version of a gin and tonic.
I'll look it down.
I am going to start with 2 ounces of my Dorothy Parker. Thank you.
Boom. Elevator up.
Yes, because we
like
said
riding the elevator.
cocktails and highballs. So got to get some highballs in there too. So I'm going to do 2 ounces. I might end up adding more, but maybe not. We'll see.
Okay, just got that. I need to get an eraser for this. This is actually kind of a classic mechanical with the really big leads too.
What are you doing?
Found this at some yard sale years ago. It's just one of these classic tall wallets, and it's really cool. It's got a little thing where you can hold your stamps.
A cherry tomato
there's a stamp
bread.
holder in this thing. But I thought this is perfect for like putting in the inside pocket of the.
A cherry tomato bread would be good.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
I took 2 ounces of my rose petal infused gin, added them to my double old-fashioned glass with 1 large ice cube. I'm going to add Q Mixer's tonic. I'm not going to use the whole can. There. I did not use the whole can. Because the classic formula is 3-to-1. So anyway.
I think the classic formula is you pour a shot in the tall glass with ice, and then you fill with tonic. That's how much tonic you use.
We disagree about this.
Mm-hmm. I just saw a lot of people do that in New England.
Squeeze of lemon.
And this is sort of the de rigueur drink in New England, whether you're at the yacht club or just at the club.
The club.
Club.
Oh.
Anyway, always have a pocket knife back here. I violated that rule, but I didn't have one. I had to go get it. So we're opening up the 70s nostalgic candy mix, and we're going to examine the contents. If your teeth start hurting, I'm sorry. Swizzle, you need... there you go.
I'm going to use one of... Probably really dusty, but...
Oh, well.
Give it a stir.
Into each cocktail, a little dust must fall.
I want to go grab myself a little straw.
Excellent idea, right?
Boom.
Get away.
Okay.
My buddy.
Here we go.
Great comment from Errol. I have a wallet. It rarely sees any cash. Every time you see $2, put them together in the wallet. Maybe they'll reproduce.
All right.
So, anyway, cocktails and French fries. Wow.
It needs more gin.
Remember that the classic pairing apparently is champagne and potato chips. I don't know, but I tell you, champagne and frites would probably be an excellent idea too. One more gin, eh? Okay. So how much did you add initially?
2 ounces.
So you added like another half ounce?
Yes.
So 2.5. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. We can take it.
Yeah. Now I want to taste my gin. You know who makes a good gin and tonic? Tea.
Tea?
Yeah.
Tea makes good gin and tonic?
Yeah. Tea from Ohana.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, tea makes an excellent gin and tonic.
He makes a great gin and tonic.
As I recall, he was making them, and I was like, another, please. And that worked pretty well. I would like to try it.
Oh, I cut my cherry tomatoes 1 cherry tomato at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the stuff. That's
Ooh.
really good with the rose gin. As you can taste
Ooh,
that.
Ken, that sounds amazing.
Oh, quoting some ink spots there. Into each
Okay,
life,
yeah,
some
all right.
rain must fall. But too much has
Oh,
fallen
Margarita
in
Pizza.
life.
Oh my gosh,
I
so many good
believe
things.
that high voice, that high tenor voice is Bill Kenny, who was a
I'm gonna
big
make this
influence on Elvis. You can hear it in a lot of Elvis songs.
2.5 ounces.
2.5. Using 2.5.
I'm just gonna say Cube Mixers tonic water because I didn't use the whole can.
Well, okay. Premium tonic water, by the way.
I'm just saying what's on the.
There's some good tonics out there, but Q is an excellent brand as well.
Keep talking.
I will keep talking. So we're talking about what's in the box. The box! So Nancy Adams has given us a whole bunch of flashback in candy form. And she tells what's in it, but screw all that. I'm just going to pop the box and start pulling stuff out, and away we go. You cannot have a candy box from this era without the Smarties. I remember I worked with somebody in my office who was like a big Smarties fan. She was like, I love Smarties.
Really?
And at one point, we had turned up some of the really huge Smarties, and I'm like, guess what I found? And she was like, oh boy. So, yeah, good stuff. Keep your office mates happy, They'll work better with you. Razzles! Oh, you gotta love Razzles. It's a candy, it's a gum, it's a candy, it's a gum.
Oh, I haven't had that since I was a little kid. We might have to open that.
These are undoubtedly not made by the original manufacturer because this is Concord Confections, division of Tootsie Roll. But I think these were originally a Wonka candy. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. And the Wonka candies were all originally made, I think, by Pillsbury, and they invested heavily in the 70s movie, and it kind of tanked on them. But then the candy took off. And then the movie was a huge hit on TV for years. Candy. So I think ultimately they did okay. But eventually they got sold off. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, you're going to want to open the, hello.
Oh.
Rainbow. Baby.
I don't know. Should I chew gum on
Probably not.
Video?
More Smarties.
For $15 you can find a nice Chianti.
There you go.
Oh, I need a good slow gin brand for our bar. Oh, okay. I feel like there is a good one out there.
There are some very good slow gins by now.
Any slow gin things out there? Oh, Atomic Fireballs. Are there any Atomic Fireballs?
Fireballs, baby. You're looking at them.
Maybe there are.
You're looking at. I literally had them in my hand when you said that. Isn't that funny? Psycho connection, I'm telling you. And I got the Zots. What do you got?
No, I want a Zot.
You want a Zots, don't you?
I do.
And I also happen to have the other kind of Zots. This is the Laffy Taffy. I get the Laffy Taffy.
Is it banana?
Guess what? It's banana. I got banana Laffy Taffy. I should put it into a drink right now, let it infuse for half an hour, and then by the end of the show, we can try the Laffy Taftini.
I'm for it.
And
here.
It will be horrible. I guarantee
No,
it.
I'm for it.
I guarantee it.
What was it?
Guarantee you.
Rain glow or rain blow?
Seriously?
Yes, Amy Concha. Hi, Mike. Good to see you.
Fruit stripe. I'm still digging. All right, so I happen to have a blow pop.
Oh, Neckos, or as my kiddo calls them, chalk discs.
I remember back in the day,
Aaron.
young Christians would use them as communion wafers, and they were like, "Oh wow, very funny."
We need that.
But they were far too sugary to be chalky communion wafers.
I'm seriously going to infuse the Laffy Taffy.
All right, go to town. I happen to have
I'm going to do it right here.
In my hand, a cherry blow pop and a sour apple. No, this is a cherry Tootsie Pop and a sour apple blow pop. Sour apple. That's a real classic one right there.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. What do we got? All right, we got the grape blow pop and the orange.
I'm not gonna lie.
Orange Tootsie. The Tootsies are always great. They're far too sugary for what they are, but they are. But you want to talk far too sugary, nothing spells crack candy like pixie sticks. Swear to Pete. That's just the thing. And I think I have two of them in here. Here's the other. Right. Here's the other pixie, and this one is sort of red. I don't know who two pixies are, but get the hell out of my bar.
I know who you magic pixies are.
What else? It just delivers. It delivers. More
right.
Fireballs, baby.
I'm gonna go find something to infuse our banana latte.
Banana.
What else do you?
Everybody loves Swedish Fish. I love Swedish Fish.
Oh yeah,
they're just awesome.
I mean, I feel like I've had those in recent years.
They're a pretty good cherry flavor. I think it's at least half natural cherry flavor. The color is not natural cherry color. It's probably red dye number 5.
I'm going to
So-
infuse. Oh, any Jolly Ranchers?
Oh,
Amy's
yes.
mentioning.
Let me see.
Oh, okay.
John was talking about fruit stripe. I'm not really seeing fruit stripe.
I'm-
Wah, 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 wah.
I'm infusing
Or
the.
should I say? Oh,
Pixie sticks made with real pixies. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
how many licks does it take to get to the end of your Lickimade Fun Dip?
Oh, we got to save that for
Oh,
Saturday.
man, this is is this sour apple too? It's Raz Apple Magic Dip.
Was it blue raspberry?
Raz Apple Magic Dip in powdered.
Okay.
This is a drug. This is just a drug.
Oh, Peter, the bitters
I
are a
swear
good
to
idea.
Pete.
So, Peter, I did bourbon, and I'm gonna do some orange bitters. That's a good idea. Okay,
Ding, ding, ding,
it's
ding.
gonna be really good.
More fireballs! Amy is very happy right now. I do like fireballs, and you can infuse those, and it's like, whoa. Anybody impressed by cinnamon whiskey? No. Try this. More Smarties. Everybody loves Smarties. There we go. And I think I got
Time says when I had
more
a kid,
Zots.
I had a friend who snorted a pixie stick.
Okay. Hello, hospital. That's a really bad idea. Okay, I got the watermelon and the blue raspberry
I was
Zots.
gonna say you dropped a Zot.
I dropped a Zot. Pardon me.
All right,
I'll let her down.
I'm gonna leave this here so we remember
Oh,
to try it before the end
Oh.
of this broadcast.
Yeah. It's already yellowing the liqueur. For Pete's sake, look at that. It's already
It looks like a lemon.
it's already infusing
It
flavor.
looks like a lemon peel. It is indeed not.
No, not yet. Let it sit.
No.
We might let that sit till next week. All right, final Zot of the evening is grape, another grape Zot. And we, in fact, have more pixies.
I want to razzle.
I don't know who you two pixies are, but I sure like your pixie drink. I think Casey will light up on that
I
one.
want to razzle.
Well, then crack open the razzles. Anyway.
You don't mind if it's your gift.
If I eat all this sugar, my dentist will say, "Excuse me, I thought we discussed dot 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 dot."
Right.
So we
Crack me
should.
open the I have not had a razzle.
You should share in the wealth.
I have not
shall we
had a
say.
razzle in at least
believe
45 years.
There's an 80s version of this, and there's a 50s, 40s, 30s version anyway. I remember finding some really antique candies and gave them to my mother and sister at Christmas. And there was something called Sen Sen. And my mother said,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that in since the 40s.
It's in Music Man.
Yeah.
Bragging all about how they're going to cover up their telltale breath with Sen
With
Sen.
Sen Sen. Sen Sen was actually marketed as a breath mint for smokers. And I think the flavor is anise. So it was like a licorice flavor kind of thing. And pretty powerful. It probably did the job, as a matter of fact.
Dot, 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 or zot, zot, zot.
Zot, zot, zot. Three zot, zot, zots and a dash. There we go. Let's make that cocktail. 3 dot, dot, dots and a zash. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, yeah, one of my favorite Simpsons quotes. Ooh,
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Mike's having a cranberry juice Endure white label. Okay.
Hello. Well, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Sen Sen and Violets are.
Violet. Oh, Violet
This
Mints.
is great. Okay.
See, Howard's Violet Mints are awesome. Howard's also makes by now a mango, which is really good if you can
No,
find it.
Gilda.
But the Violet was designed for smokers. It was supposed to kind of kill the flavor, and it probably
Oh, God.
works. But you could also just stop smoking. I mean, that's a possibility after all. Probably good for you.
Hi, Junking Data Girl. Good to see you. It also says, my high school class went on a field trip. My friend snorted Kool-Aid powder. We all laughed
Hello.
and laughed more as he sniffled throughout the day and had a red stain on his upper lip.
He's probably had a red stain on his lip from bleeding through his sinuses. What the? Sheesh.
Oh my God.
I have breathed, in my time, I've breathed more than a little chlorinated water and salt water, and that will irritate the hell out of your sinuses. But throwing sugary junk up there, wow, that's going to make you unhappy, I gotta say.
Lisa says my grandmother used to carry Sen
It's
Sen
in
in
her
her
purse.
purse.
Even if you don't smoke, it's a good little breath mint because it really it kills everything. It's just like, oh yeah, clear it
I
out,
love,
going down.
this is such a testament to these live videos that I had this vision as we began this. I'm like, oh, we're going to do cocktails and highballs, and it's going to be so Nick and Nora Charles and blah, blah, blah. And now it's like devolved into Zots and Laffy Taffy
We
infused in bourbon.
began the broadcast. You were
It's so
also
classy.
mentioning the Saturday broadcast, which is going to be cartoons, and cartoons obviously beg sugary cereal and candy commercials.
Hi, Gil.
So here we are.
Oh,
just
Anna's
coming
when I was
full
a
circle.
kid. Oh, yeah. I know.
Anna's,
I don't. Yeah, I was not a fan. No.
No, this is not. Yeah, leave that. Leave that be.
I am leaving it be. You're the one that keeps grabbing.
Oh, sorry. And the
Nick and Nora Charles with fun dip.
Ah.
Exactly.
Oh, waiter, how many has he had? Oh,
Yeah,
5
exactly.
fun dips, ma'am.
Yeah.
Line.
I'm up right
4
there.
more of them right here.
Oh boy.
Right
Yeah.
here. Put it right there.
So elegant.
It's the elegance. It's the elegance.
And
All
I
I can
just
think
had
of
a-
is no sea bass. But yeah.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am says my grandmother carried Altoids, and I loathe those things.
I never saw Altoids as a kid. They've been around forever, but we just got them in much more recent years.
Where
But what we
Razzles always
did have were those large pink mints. I forget who made those. That was a real thing. And then the clear mints. My mother's mother used to have those in the house. And there was a very specific mint. It was not necessarily spearmint. I think it was a peppermint mint. And they're clear. And then, of course, there's the Starlight mints, which last forever. And my other grandmother carried butterscotch.
listening
Not
to
mints.
Hank Mobley in the background. My class up.
Oh, well, little Hank Mobley's going to class him a lot of joints. John, hello. I think you got that number.
That's Bobby.
Well, I'm thinking.
Bobby.
Well, Bobby John's talking about that, and he's right. And I think John McD over here would definitely like +1 on the Hank
Canada
Mobley.
mints are the pink mints.
Oh, okay, Canada mints.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, that's
The
it.
Pepto-Bismol mints. That's what
Oh, yes, they're Pepto Pink.
So
Oh,
I've
that
had
is
a
for sure.
Razzle. Probably my first Razzle.
Hey, Razzle.
In at least 40 years.
Have a Razzle.
Were they always this chalky?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
And they're the kind of like gum where you bite into it, it fragments into 1,000 pieces, and you're like, I'm biting dust. Finally, it reconstitutes, and away you go.
Oh, peppermint, great for gut distress. I have peppermint tea.
Mhm.
That, yes, it is good for that.
Chamomile is supposed to be good for that. I'm like, on the chamomile, but ginger, good for gut.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Julie says when my nephew was about 3 years old, he insisted he wanted an Altoid. The look on his face when it kicked in.
Boing!
No.
Boing!
That's funny.
That'll teach you, friend. Just saying. Gold Nuggets gum. Yeah.
Oh, Gold Nugget. I remember that. Yeah. I remember seeing my grandma always carried hard candy in the bottom of her purse. I think I have some hard candy in the
There's a
bottom
funny
of her purse.
Ohana story about that kind of thing.
Mm.
And Bobby, I remember as a kid, the brand of the gold gum was Gold Rush. And I remember specifically because it came in that little gold bag, like cotton bag, muslin bag, and it was parodied by Wacky Packages as Mold Rush. So that's how I remember it, Mold Rush.
I don't remember that, but I do remember that Gold Rush gum. I love that.
But you do remember, what was the Wacky Package that you had on a T-shirt?
Cram
for Spam. Yes, of course. Cram was pretty awesome. Pretty hilarious.
It was.
I think I made you a Cram T-shirt.
Sweatshirt.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think we need to do that
especially
again.
a cinnamon Altoid. Yeah. Oofda.
Oop-da! Man, seriously.
Man.
Yowza. These heavy flavors. And I got to say, when we make cinnamon syrup, because we use it in a few cocktails, I infuse cinnamon sticks, and I infuse a lot of cinnamon sticks, and that thing really punches you in the face. It's supposed to be a strong flavor because you're using a very little of it.
Oh.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Candy says the only gum my mom carried was Freedom because it didn't stick to her dentures.
Oh, yeah, right.
We always hoped she'd switch to Big League Chew. But her dentures would have been gummed up and likely stuck together. Oh, yeah.
She would never.
Yeah, Razzles. We got some Razzles right here.
She would never have forgiven you. And I got to say.
Oh, the Marathon Bar. Yes, I do remember that, John.
It was this big, long thing.
Yes, I remember that.
Was that the one that was sort of woven?
I think that was
was
that the Charleston Chew?
Charleston Chew was a solid bar.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a solid bar.
Then that must have been the Marathon
bar. I think Charleston Chew was basically Bonomo's Turkish taffy in a long bar.
Yeah, because they came in different flavors.
It was basically a taffy bar.
Yeah, because you could get like.
That was covered in chocolate. And of course, you would have to do freeze it and whack it in like tiny little pieces, and it takes your fillings out like that.
Peter says the one Wacky Pack sticker I remember was Mighty Fat.
Mighty Fat. I remember there were a lot of.
Okay, the Marathon Bar was woven. Yes.
Yes, that's it. It was kind of a fun thing. It was very sugary, and we all have too much metal in the mouth because of such things.
So I'm going to mention something polarizing.
Oh, here we go.
You can tell me. I'm not going to be judgy. Circus peanuts, yay or nay?
Oh, here we go. Big survey. Anybody weighing in? There we go.
Oh, peanut chew, yeah, yep.
Yep.
We used to freeze the Charleston chews. Yeah, I think they instruct you to do that, right? And then you could whack them and.
There used to be a joint near the beach, which
yeah.
was just a hole in the wall. It was a divey joint for kids that sold candy. And I remember the guy had the frozen Charleston chews.
Okay, dime is in favor.
Put down a quarter, get one. Yeah.
Dime is in favor.
Dime is like, that's a yay.
Yeah, okay, I'm just curious about
I got one
reactions anyway. Oh, I put wacky peg stickers all over our fridge when I was a kid. My poor mom. Oh,
yeah, seriously.
Oh, okay. Amy says my dad loves circus peanuts. Okay,
Mikhail's
getting most with the
circus peanuts. Seriously.
Oh, slapsticks, yes.
Pink caramel pop on a stick. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, and does anyone remember Chico stick?
That sounds an awful. And we're not talking the Marx Brothers anyway with Chico.
Okay, get it from me. It was nay. Yeah, but yes. Okay. Okay, my grandmother, my dad's mother, would have circus peanuts on hand, and I was like, "Ooh, candy!" I was just like, "Blah."
Yeah.
But I know people love them, so I'm glad to hear people do because
a peculiar sort of molassesy marshmallow texture, extremely chewy. And apparently the flavor is like peanut butter tutti frutti, which just sounds hideous.
Yeah, Julie's. Yeah. That's actually a really good description. Yeah, Julie's saying I like circus peanuts as a kid. I'm not sure I would now. Casey says I'll stomach peanut chews, not ribbon candy.
Ribbon candy.
However.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Chico sticks.
I think I just found some ribbon candy.
John, not a fan of circus peanuts. Yeah. Yeah,
they're marshmallow shaped of peanuts.
Oh, Biddo honey.
Taste like
Mike, Biddo honey. Yeah. Flicks chocolates in a tube. Okay. Oh yeah, people would. Yeah, the Vienna sausages out of the cake.
Oh, circus peanuts that are old. Oh wow, when that sort of thing happens.
Yeah.
You know when what am I thinking of?
They get powdery, kind of like sponge candy. Okay.
When candy corn gets old, it just gets tough. And it's exactly as sugary as it was when it started, but it's a little less edible than it was. And candy corn is pretty polarizing too.
Ken says circus peanuts to real peanuts is like clown to scary clown in TV murder mystery.
Who's the scary clown and the latest? I mean, there's a name for him anyway. Who was that? We found him at the Halloween store last year. Seriously, Chico sticks are fun because they're one of those candies.
Oh,
that's
John loves
basically
candy corn.
like
His mom
sugar.
loved candy corn too.
Yeah, she liked candy corn. I will tolerate candy corn. I grew up on it, but it's not good. Not good for me. I'm thinking of Chico sticks.
Peanut butter kisses. Yum.
Chico sticks reminded me a lot of a Zagnut. It was that kind of thing, like kind of a sponge sugar thing with a peanut added to it. So that had a flavor thing. And recently we were in a place that actually had some more vintage candies, and they had a Fifth Avenue. And I was like, should I get this? And I bought the thing, and it was like the big bar, so it was like $4 for the damn thing.
I don't know if I had a Take 5 bar. Have you?
And back in the day, I ate out all this junk. So I must have had a Take 5. I ate all the crap that there was.
No, if I have. And
I got to say, if we're talking junky candy from the 80s.
Luden's cherry cough drops.
Yeah.
You can. You know what? I was looking for throat drops recently, and I saw some cherry ones, and I thought about it for a second. I was like,
Cigarettes.
Yeah, I didn't. I went for the honey lemon.
Robitussin,
I went for the honey lemon.
elderberry wine.
I briefly considered it because I thought, that might be nostalgic, and then I did not do it.
Fake cherry. Nope. But the Ludens, I remember, had a very specific cherry hit.
Oh, Peter is raining so hard.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Peter liked the Cadbury eggs. Did you ever take the Cadbury eggs, open one, and just eat the whole thing in one swoop? That's a really bad idea.
Oh,
but I've done it.
Cadbury eggs are good.
Yeah, they're kind of great. Boston baked beans out of the gumball machine.
I was going to mention Boston baked beans because I'm with you. Why would anyone eat that?
I used to eat them. I like them.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of like cherry-coated peanuts.
No, who needs that?
And then there was the French burnt peanuts, which was like take the same thing and roast it and boom.
Oh, okay. The licorice cough drops. All right. Yep. I did not like licorice as a kid.
No.
So, yeah, but yeah. Oh, yeah, the Brock's candy corn. Okay. Yeah, see, Mikhail is not into the Cadbury eggs. I think it's the texture thing.
It's a very specific thing. Very specific.
Oh, it's been pouring in the Poconos. Yeah, it was raining here, but like it got really. We don't usually hear it in the living room, and we're hearing it in here. So.
All right, taste test. This is a half hour in.
All right.
It smells like you got bourbon in here, right?
I've got bourbon and orange bitters.
Okay. It's a very good bourbon and orange bitters, but I'm not getting any banana. Damn it!
Which
Work,
just
will
tells
you?
you how impervious Laffy Taffy is.
You'll never
Because
get
it's
through.
soaking in bourbon and.
You'll never get through the Trojan shield of Laffy Taffy. Seriously.
Oh, European chocolates, yes. Pure.
Oh, well, you want to talk Toblerone and that kind of thing?
No, like the flake. You know, the flake
like
bar?
you know the
like the ones you would get in the vending
junk
machines
English
on the
chocolates.
tube.
Like the red package Kit Kat flake bar. What's
Flake
the one
bar
we
is
saw?
so
Lion
good.
Bar was another one. I think
Yes.
that was a sponge sugar bar. That'll take your fillings
Oh,
out.
so good.
English candy is
Oh,
really
Take 5 bar is a
loaded down
current
with
confection.
sugar.
Milk chocolate, peanuts, pretzels, caramel, and peanut butter. That
So
sounds
basically,
good.
that kind of sounds like just like a standard Snickers, but you added the pretzels
Oh,
and the peanut butter.
Dan
Yeah.
is saying just crank through some Aldi's dark chocolate.
Oh wow. Hello. Well, that's okay. The Aldi dark chocolate is excellent.
70s candy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
There we go.
I was
And Josh, the Take 5 sounds an awful lot like a variation on the Go Ahead bar.
that sounds the Go Ahead bar.
That takes you back about 1980.
I'd never heard of that.
They had commercials which were basically complete takeoffs of Abbott and Costello. And at one point, they were offering a premium where if you sent in 10 wrappers and $1, you got a record. And I sent in, and I still have the flexi disc of the Who's on First routine. I don't know which version it is. They did it 1,000 times. It's in there somewhere. But
That was
it's
a big
classic.
one to do.
It was a flexi. It was fun to get it. You know, it's like buying Mad Magazine and getting a record.
Who's
So,
on
there you
First
go.
was a big one to do on speech team.
Oh,
in
there you
high
go.
school.
Well, it's a
It
classic.
sounds
bit of
great,
misdirection.
John. Like I would
Classic
love
bit
to
of
try
misdirection.
that.
Oh, well, it's with there. You can check it out. There you
Oh,
go.
Abra says it's been raining there all day too. Katie's Weird Ma'am says I needed cough drops last week and I found Smith Brothers apple pie cough drops, pure candy. Did they
Oh, yeah.
did they help?
Apple pie.
Because that sounds good.
That should have worked. That sounds an awful lot like you were recommending something to
Is
one
this
of
a
our-
food show? Bobby is asking.
Now
Well,
it is.
it's a very specific kind of food
Now it
show.
is. Well, you were recommending something to one of our correspondents who was sick and saying like we needed a hot toddy, and you said try this.
I
And
did.
that recommendation was basically already being followed, and it was like, yeah, that was working.
Yeah.
So I will say
They didn't
again,
need my help.
I say it all the time on these things. Like, what's your cure for the common cold, Paul?
They did nothing for my cough, but they tasted delish.
People say, what's your cure for the
I was
common
saying, I have
cold?
no
And
candy in the house.
I got to tell you, there is no cure. You're just gonna have to wait it out.
Is it
But if you feel bad, you take a bourbon stone sour, and you'll feel better.
Abra? Is that a good thing or
Guaranteed.
a bad thing that
Yeah.
you have no candy in the house?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I
is it a
could
good or
see
bad?
I could see that going either way.
Is it good or bad? You know,
I can really see that
maybe
going
you
either
just
way.
like I don't want candy in my house, man.
I'll just chew a banana while sipping my
Yeah.
bourbon. Oh, does anyone remember Giant Gobstopper's Jawbreaker? I do.
Whoa, yeah,
As
seriously.
far as Judas Priest breaking the law,
No.
breaking the jaw.
Breaking the jaw.
Oh, Peter says I usually go for the Polish chocolate myself. Okay,
Yeah.
Peter. So like, do you have a brand or something? Like,
Yep.
I don't.
Interesting to know.
I love learning about these.
We
things.
favor. There are some
I'm a
brands.
sucker
of-
for a caramel apple. Oh, Gil.
Mm,
Yeah.
Let me tell you about caramel apples in this one. Last year when you were making them and you were traumatized.
It wasn't my fault.
No, but the equipment was defective.
It was.
not
I was not my equipment.
It was not good. But, you know, the thing is we're talking about Polish chocolate. I'm thinking about going to the liquor store and going to that section that has the Eastern European liquors. And there's all these, like, Polish liqueurs, like
Hi, Roberta.
cherry and apple. And they're all really good, you know. So, like, that's one thing to look into. They're usually a very good price, too.
Have to avoid Cadbury's caramel eggs. Too tempting to want to roll in them.
Oh, seriously.
Speaking of stale gum, the sticks we got with the Topps trading cards. Oh yeah.
I remember saving a bunch of those at one point when I was about 12, and then like I tried one and it would just shatter. It was not good to start with, so it was not good when it was dehydrated. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, Roberta says love C's
Chocolate-covered
chocolate-covered
ginger.
ginger no longer made. Oh, I love C's.
C's is
C's
awesome.
is so nostalgic
C's
for
is,
me. Yeah.
Well, you had C's. You know, we didn't have
I
those.
grew up with
You know,
C's,
we had some
yeah.
locals that were very good. I remember, I think I might have seen the chocolate.
Errol just summed it up. Errol, I'm
Yeah.
going to take a screenshot of your quote because that is so funny. Yeah. This might be a food show, a drink show, a movie show, a music show, and no one knows until it happens. That's.
Boom.
Hi, Keith. Good to see you.
Essentially, it is all
Thank you
these
for joining
things.
us.
Thank you. We've missed you. Please, we see you. It's awesome.
Good for my waistline, but bad for sudden cravings. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. No, that's very true.
70s. So, it's a 70s variety show.
There you go. And next we're going to have a song. Look, we're going to sing a little something from that great songsmith, James Taylor. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Oh, for God's sake. Schlock of the 70s. Do you think we could pull it off? Do you think you can sing some bread for the people? Speaking of bread.
Hey, have you ever tried reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing on rainbows. Baby, here it goes. Okay.
I can play that too.
Next week, well, this coming Saturday will be Saturday morning shows. Please join us if you are available Saturday at noon Eastern time. Next week will be our St. Patrick's Day episode.
Because it's nigh. So yes.
And hold on. I managed to score a bottle this year.
Found this stuff.
You may remember our struggles last year. I could not score a bottle of this damn stuff, which is basically adult shamrock shake. So
it is. I hit.
We'll bust into that next week.
Every liquor store between the office and Port Authority and Penn Station, particularly on 8th Avenue, where they're like inch-thick plexiglass liquor stores. And somebody was saying, that's where you're going to find this stuff. And I checked them all out. Nobody. It was all gone. What a pain in the neck. So this year, you're checking early. Boom, done. Got it. Yeah.
I was seriously. I was going into the liquor store for something else, and I was like, I should look for that. And
you should. You should. You did. You did it.
So I'm sure it's.
I could be
overpriced, and it is what it is. But
it is.
When you tell me I can't have something, I make it my mission in life to have it.
I could be persuaded to actually get a genuine shamrock shake again and do something with it because they're pretty good.
Do it.
At the end of the day, they're on the market right now. Get them all they last, but they're good. Yeah.
I know I'm falling behind in comments, but I say that because Saturday will be Saturday morning shows.
No.
I think it's just impervious. I think we've got bourbon and we have Laffy Taffy.
Let it sit there for 30 days and we'll see who's impervious.
The twain shall not meet.
Just saying.
Anyway. It's still I think it is losing a little bit of its yellow dye. But anyway, I was going to say, next week will be St. Patrick's Day. And then maybe the week after that, we'll have a variety show theme.
Hello. Donnie and Marie, anybody?
Sonny and Cher.
The Paul Lynde Show.
Neil. The Paul Lynde Show.
Ed
Carol
Sullivan.
Burnett. Just 2 words for you. Carol.
You can find the first couple seasons. You can find a whole bunch of that online, but the first couple seasons of that show hit it so hard, and they're so good.
Carol.
Her and Vicki Lawrence sing "I Like Rock and Roll Music."
Yes.
Whoa.
Carol. Burnett. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yeah. Okay.
Carol. Shut it down.
And also Hollywood Palace.
Hollywood Palace. Whoa. The alternative to Sullivan. So good. Yeah. Very cool.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Catching up.
Okay. So anyway.
Oh, John's saying there's a great chocolatier in the Poconos. Callie's Candy Kitchen.
I think I saw something from the Mount Joe's.
Lisa, do you know that one? You're in the Poconos.
Truth.
Right? Callie's Candy Kitchen? Okay.
Good to know.
Oh, Vicks was the cure for everything back in the day.
Wow. Okay.
Who remembers Peter, I remember Bananas magazine.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Bananas magazine. Peter, do you remember they used to have cartoons from some guy named John Holmstrom who did the covers for the Ramones albums? They were pretty funny cartoons, as I recall.
Bobby says, used to eat a lot of Mallow cups to save the money cards. Oh, and received a free box of candy. Okay. The stream is your show of shows about nothing. It's our famous sample best sequence here. Base sequence. Oh, you have the Captain and Tennille outfits. We kind of do. I love that. I love the variety show idea. Oh, love will keep us together. If you were sick in the 70s, 80s, it was Vicks or a sprig from your mom's aloe vera plant. My grandma had an aloe vera plant. My other grandmother, not the one with circus peanuts, my other grandmother lived in Scottsdale, Arizona, and she grew aloe. And when we would get horribly sunburned, she would rub it on us.
It worked, didn't it?
Oh, Mike loves your smoking jacket.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Muskrat love. That Bailey's is the bomb. Oh, dime. Oh, good. Because, okay, so last year, Amy says, now I want a Shamrock Shake. Oh, reverses. My daughter scored a bottle and is hiding it. I love it. Okay, so last year, by the time we thought, oh, we should have that for our St. Patrick's Day broadcast. No, we must have gone to at least 10 stores and we could not find it.
Nice.
So this year, early, I thought, when I go in the store, I should just look. And it was like literally the second thing I saw upon entering the store. It's like, okay. Oh, the Dean Martin show. Amy says next week is my birthday. Amy,
hello.
On Wednesday?
Amy,
is it on Wednesday?
And it was not.
Oh, the Dean Martin show is amazing.
Dino is you
should do the air tag. Oh,
an institution unto himself, and he's just hilarious. He just does not care, and he's just there to have fun. It's just great. And of course, you have the gold diggers,
Mix that with ice cream, correct? You could.
Mm-hmm.
You guys totally need to do a Bob Mackie costume dance finale at the end of your show. Dan, that's my life's dream. Is to do a Bob Mackie costume finales to everything I do.
Something amazing in it. I'm not just talking went with the wind either.
Right. Bananas magazine and Dynamite magazine. Yes, yep. Exactly.
It's kind of like Dynamite into Bananas. By the time we were in junior high school, Bananas was the thing.
If I scream my knee,
they had some really, really freaky stuff in Bananas.
Oh, guess before me, I'm saying if I scrape my knee or cut myself right here, go break off a piece of the aloe plant. Oh, wow. We have a Gertrude Hawk in our mall. I've never been. Yes. Is it good?
Yeah, well,
is it
I'll
good
take the recommendation. They're there. We might as well check them out.
Oh, Errol and I had the liquor and honey too as a kid. Couldn't chug it fast enough.
Glug. Bum done. Never see a liquor.
Hilarious.
Dynamite. I used to have a full collection of Dynamite from about issue 5.
Wilson and Geraldine.
And they all disappeared.
Yes, Flip Wilson and
all disappeared. Anyway, time for me to make another round.
Wait, this isn't going to infuse very well if we're just like guzzling.
It's not going to be any. No, it's not. Don't even try it.
I got a slight bit of banana in that sip.
It is actually kind of like leaching off.
I'm not joking.
I like the fact that I just said it's leaching off here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make a drink. Okay. So you were talking about like cocktails and highballs highballs and cocktails are the long and short of it.
The vaporizer.
And I've had the cocktail. You've had the cocktail. You moved on to the tall one. I'm gonna move on to the tall one with the excellent.
Amy's birthday is the 15th.
So.
Hold on.
So cool.
Hold on.
I can tell you what that is. No, I can't.
Nope. I am going to tell you.
That would be
It is Friday.
Friday. Hello.
Friday, the 15th. Okay.
Boom done, boom done. Awesome.
I'm glad I know that.
Yeah, well, and we can definitely do something that way. That'd be great. Let's celebrate with you. Okay, so I'm going to need a section of that lemon. Which
you want the Haymans or the Dorothy Parker?
I'll finish up the Haymans.
What are you making, by the way?
We're making a Singapore sling. And I'm going to squeeze this much lemon. I'm probably going to get some more lemon because I think I need more. I need like an ounce of this lemon. That is not an ounce.
What are you using?
I'm using a tall one. Singapore sling goes in a chimney glass.
Oh, no, I know, but from up there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I watched one recently that was Buckingham Palace.
Oh, right. I remember that one. I need more lemon, and I have more lemon right here. Here we go. Okay. Squeeze more lemon. My lemon. No.
How much lemon
don't use my lemon. Use lemon. 1 ounce.
I am going to catch up on all the comments, I promise.
Don't worry. We got it.
All right, hold on. I got to write this down now. Mm-hmm. 1
ounce of
fresh lemon.
I dropped a little bit of the peel in there. I
Cheers.
think this improves the drink. It's not a bad idea. There are ways to make this where you'll get it in a place where it's like gin, cherry stuff, and not much else. That's pretty rudimentary, and it's not a sling.
We have to go to the sling bar by your office.
Oh,
before
yeah.
it's
There's a
not
sling
the
bar in the
anymore.
Urban Hawker, like food market there, which actually will serve a sling. And I'm like, well, I want to hear what you do. I want to hear what you do.
Let's do it.
Okay. Like I say, Singapore, Slingapore. Let's find this thing. Where's the spray, please?
It's right here.
Thank you. Here we go.
All right. So 1 ounce fresh lemon juice is all I have so far.
Yeah, that's actually not much of a drink. So let's keep going.
Messy. The back of the bar is so messy.
Oh, I know.
Ugh.
Isn't it true?
I'm trying to clean up.
Ain't that the natural
It's like
born truth?
every day in our lives. I'm trying to clean up.
Life.
Okay.
I think I have this down as Singapore Sling number 2 because the first one came from Jeff Berry. And then he told us it was a bum steer, and this is the one.
Dick Van Dyke for Variety Show. Still available. Oh!
Take it.
Peter says my sister would always get the Bananas magazine. She was a big John Travolta fan.
Oh.
Peter, that's so funny because I was looking at clips today from Hairspray with John Travolta as Edna Turnblad.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
Hello. Well, he's an intrepid person.
Yes.
No matter what you got to say about John. I will take the cherry liqueur.
Maraschino?
No, I'm actually going to take the cherry.
Well, this is almost empty.
Yeah,
we need to finish this.
We need to get rid of this thing.
On-
and I need to get another one. This is actually the Maraska, which comes from Croatia, and is very good. People are really like all about the Luxardo. Yeah, no problem. But the right across the Adriatic, you have the Maraska. Good idea. All right, I need, so 1 ounce of this too. This is,
Jeez, that's a lot. Okay.
Dan will recognize this. Hello. And where's my 1 ounce measure that I had over there?
I used it.
Where did it go?
Oh, here.
I'll take it. I don't care. Don't stand that ceremony. It is 1 ounce of this stuff, 1 ounce of the lemon.
I think it was gin, so whatever.
No, in which case it'll be
Gonna
fine, right? Because I want to pour gin.
Yep.
Ah, thank you. 1 ounce of the gin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Just 1 ounce gin?
1 ounce gin? Yeah, I might pour more gin.
Okay.
I might. In fact, I guess such a little amount of gin to save here.
Well, we have a lot
ridiculous.
We have a tiny amount of maraschino. This is ridiculous. This is not even an ounce.
I know. Anyway,
We're gonna finish
we
this.
need 1 ounce of the Benedictine. I'll take it. That's kind of the heavier to Benedictine, so I might add more gin.
Okay.
But this is a legit way to make a sling because this is probably David Wondrich turned this up in some old magazine.
Okay.
He's like, this sounds pretty good. Well, he's tried too many of these things, and I think he probably knows.
That's not a lot of room for soda. I'm just saying.
It really isn't. Going to be less room when I add more gin. I'm going to add like another half ounce of gin just to pop this up. But just 1.5 is all you need. It's a tall drink. It's nothing crazy. Here we go.
They all say. Okay.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you.
Save that and save the maraschino, and we'll
They're
finish
right
both of
there,
those later.
ready to use.
Okay.
And I will take a long straw so I can stir with. Right. La, 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 la. The Benedictine kind of acts as bitters. I think this probably said it added dash of Angostura. I will take a dash of Angostura.
You gotta show that phone.
Hmm? Oh, truth, yeah. It's a fun phone. It's a historical phone.
An historical phone.
I didn't say that, but you could say an historical phone.
How many dashes?
H is a vowel, as it turns out. Or is that H is a vowel?
3 dashes.
Yep. I think the recipe said 1. I'm like, 1 dash? Seriously, people. And top with seltzer. The seltzer is here. Wait a minute. You said there's seltzer in here.
You put it in the fridge.
I did not.
It was in the fridge.
It was in the fridge. Here we go. The cold seltzer. Got it. Top of seltzer. I'm going to add at least an ounce of seltzer. I'm going to fill it up with this. That's a Singapore sling. You can go to a lot of places and ask for one, and it's going to be like a shot of gin, a shot of cherry stuff, and not much else. Maybe a squeeze of lime. I'm like, that is a little short. You've got to get the Benedictine in there. That's what makes this drink this drink. It's an herbal liqueur. It's very particular. It works very well in this. And now you have a GD Singapore sling. Let's try it.
Okay, wait. We're so far behind in the comments. Oh. Gertrude Hawk has your covered apples. all kinds. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Good.
Remember this amber jar that used to be in our medicine cabinet? It had a very potent smell. My dad used to rub his toothbrushes. We can't remember what it was called.
Oh, wow. Geraldine means sha-na-na.
I'm so far
What you
behind.
talking about, fool?
Sorry,
I've got a
I'm
good little hopper.
scrolling through.
That's a good one. Absolutely. Yeah. Clove oil. Oh, wow. My mother had a little jar of clove oil in the cabinet that was from the year 1. And the thing was this high.
Oh, good night, Peter. I hope I didn't miss
Peter.
you.
Yep.
Night, Peter.
Got to get to work tomorrow. I know.
I get it.
But the clove oil was great because, like toothache, right? You take one drop, rub it on the gum, gone, completely anesthetized.
Does that still work?
We don't have clove oil, but if you chew on a clove,
well, I mean, if you had
then suddenly you're just going to find your gums getting extremely numb pretty fast.
It only works if you have clove oil. Yeah, I figured.
Well, but yeah, you can do that. You can do the same effect doing that. And it's kind of in the wheelhouse of like you're at the Indian restaurant, and as you leave, there's a little dish which has anise seeds, and you're supposed to take some anise seeds and chew them, and this actually counteracts all that really heavy, spicy and garlicky stuff you had, and actually it works. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Here we go. This is good, and I would make that again in a minute. That works very well. You tried this?
I did.
Yes.
Can I try it again?
You can try it again. But of course. So I recommend a Singapore sling this way. It's pretty easy. It's like 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. It's a kind of a simplified recipe, but it's a good way to go.
Who left us an angry emoji?
Uh-oh.
Who's angry?
Who's angry with the...
Wah, wah, wah,
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, somebody doesn't like it.
Someone's pissed.
Oh, well, I guess they don't like that Singapore slang. Well, go to your local and just get a little bit of cherry brandy and drink it straight, and there you go. Singapore sling, right? Blah, blah, blah. This is the way to make it. This is a good way to make it.
Lisa's dad was a joker. I love it.
Well, some people called him the space cowboy, and some people called him the gangster of love.
I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toad.
Some people called him Maurice.
Woo! Amy says, I love a tasty Singapore slang.
If you were here,
it is a tasty Singapore
I would
slang.
duplicate this and hand it to you, and you'd be happy. That's what I'm saying right now. Absolutely.
Hi, Pepper Tree. Good to see you. Yay.
West Coast chicken in. Hello, hello,
hey.
hello. So good.
I love it.
I got to thank you guys again for, what a crazy early morning thing on December 31st. Or was that January 1st? It was both.
It was January 1st.
It was January 1st.
It was full on January 1st.
It was very early by then, but it was really great conversation.
It was
and really nutty
January
stuff
1st.
At that bloody hour. I got to say, so awesome. Yeah.
But, Julie says I always wear the angry emoji.
Oops, sorry about that. I meant to hit
Honestly,
love. I hit anger instead, man. You know?
I'm sure it was a mistake, and if it wasn't a mistake, I'm like, okay,
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
Somebody's got that red-faced emoji. Whoops. So. Wella. Tell me more. So. Yeah, awesome. It's too good stuff. Oh, yeah, good comments on the Pepper Tree Live just a few days ago. Thank you, guys. Check out Pepper Tree. They are right up here on the YouTubes, I believe.
YouTube still
or on the Facebooks. You're on one of these.
does not have the New Year's Eve live posted. Oh, no. Anger issues, Amy says. I know.
Yeah,
right?
seriously. Got a problem?
We're celebrating National Oreo Cookie Day.
Oh, we are?
Did we miss it?
Uh-oh. What-oh? Here we go.
Oh, no.
Got to get myself together.
Oh, no.
My ascot was poking out.
See, I just went for simplicity.
I know. The only thing I had which could possibly match that in terms of glitter.
Is it today? Are we missing Oreo Day?
This shines, you know? Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
I could make an Oreo cookie drink.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
Do we have... Oh, we do have Oreos! All right, if it is Oreo Cookie Day, we are... Okay, this is funny, because earlier we were talking about Laffy Taffy and Lick a Maid, and we happen to have both, and we also have Oreos.
So somebody is actually throwing down that Oreos, eh? What do you know? I just happen to have a little National Biscuit Company product right here. Good grief, the Oreo cookie. Not the Hydrox, which was first on the market. The cheap imitation, which we all
We
eat and
wouldn't want
love.
your ascot to be.
No, you wouldn't want that.
Okay, hold on.
Excuse me, my ascot is poking out. But when things get awry, it's sort of like you're getting a little late in the broadcast and sloppy.
It is today.
So, oh wow, March 6th. Boom! Oreo Day, baby.
Boom.
Well,
Right.
I guess I could, haven't eaten since about 2 hours. I could get for a little dessert.
We had candy.
I didn't have any candy, actually.
I had a razzle.
Truth.
Okay. Ooh, this Oreo is broken.
Broken Oreos.
Hold on.
Damn it.
I'll have the broken Oreo.
I'll have it.
Oh, have the broken one. All right. Hold on. I didn't get all of my broken Oreo.
Get all my pieces, damn it.
An Oreo piece.
Here we go. Get open.
Mm.
Nip, nip, nip. All right. Well, these are classic for a reason. You're supposed to dip them in milk.
Yes. Happy Oreo Day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Looking at it. Boom,
Oh, yeah. Conjuring again. You must use your powers for good, not evil. I try, Amy. I really try. Dime says, I have a question. Who, in your opinion, makes good fedoras? I need a new one.
We have answers for that.
We do have answers.
If you're visiting New York City, there's a joint near Penn Station.
It's expensive.
Which is not cheap, but they have an excellent hat selection. You need to drop in.
Oreos are accidentally vegan. Okay.
And talk to the guys who run the store. They're all in like vests and suspenders and wearing hats. It's like I stepped into 1925.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. And the fact is, I recommended like that as one option to a friend. He dropped in. He said, I bought 3 hats. So, it couldn't have been crazy money. He got 3 hats out of this joint. Now,
Maybe
if you're going mail order, Bigalli, BIGALLI.com. I think they're based in Texas. Imports, makes, and sells hats, and they make my pork pie hat, which I love.
John
It's
says you should rename these broadcasts to Refined Carbohydrate Happy Hour. Wait until Saturday morning.
I know that John is just jockeying because he's not exactly an Oreo fan, but boy, is he a Chips Ahoy fan.
Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, seriously. But anyway, check out Bigalli, Diamond. You'll actually see their selection, and they frequently have specials. You want to see like their buy one get one half special. Like then you get a couple of hats.
Mm-hmm.
But like have they got fedoras? Have they got fedoras? Yes. Now they have hats for real and for serious. You want a real stingy brim? You want a wide brim? They got them. You want to look like Oppenheimer, current like leader in the movie awards category? Yeah, you got it.
Pepper Tree says double stuffed Oreos actually only have 1.86 times more stuff. What a rip! Okay,
what?
I'm gonna drop some hat links.
Hot links? Hat links. Hey.
Not hot links. Hat links.
Hot links.
Okay. But now I have Oreos in my teeth. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna drop some links. Here's dinner time night, Mikhail. Good to see you guys. Okay. This should show up on both platforms. So far, okay. And there's the hat store in New York City.
Was that JJ?
Yes, JJ Hat Center.
Still JJ. Yeah, they've been there for a long time.
Yes.
And boy, do they have a good selection and gloves and things. And it's really like haberdashery that you don't really see much anymore in New York. It's kind of great.
They're not paying. Neither of these entities is paying.
No.
These
I get no stipend from this. So this is strictly a little love, actually, out there to the hat stores. But they're like the remaining hat store in New York. It was not my favorite hat store in New York, but they're good. They're good.
John says, actually, I like both. After too many Chips Ahoy, I feel like I ate cement. Same with IHOP.
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely. That's exactly the thing. Yeah, speaking of Oppenheimer, I kind of think that this is his hat, as a matter of fact. I just happen to have this, and it fits me like a glove. And it came from my mother's neighbor, and it was his father's hat.
Oh, boy.
So is this from JJ? No, this is a Stetson that was made in Providence, Rhode Island. Good grief.
Oh.
Leather band on the inside. This thing is awesome. It's great.
Oh,
It's great.
dime. Pepper Tree. Yeah, drop the link, please.
Drop it right here. And check it out. Yep. Taste of Oreo, please throw it here. We got it. People need to see
drop
this.
the link.
I'm telling you.
Do
You're
it.
visiting. You're
Do
checking out our show. We'll check out your show. Let's do it. Yep.
Man, Mike says I have 3 hats similar to your pork pie. Each one is bedecked with pins. One for everyday, one for casual, and one for dress
purposes.
I admire your commitment to that. That's some discipline.
When I first bought that Bigelli hat, it was at Tiki Oasis around 2014, maybe 2013 even. And I should have bought 3 of them.
You had a different hat before that, though.
I had a similar pork pie made by a different manufacturer. I think they're out of business now. And suddenly there was this hat that was actually much nicer, and the price was actually right. And like, it was a great hat. And I wore that so much that I finally started breaking it. And it's like, oh. So I just took a look and said, who makes this? And I found them online. They didn't make that model anymore, but they made similar, and that's what I got now. And I recommend them. Great hat. Fits well. Very sturdy. It's amazing. So Bigelli, check them out.
Kill that bourbon.
If you're in New York, go to JJ. I mean, it's just, you got to go inside and check out this place that's from like the 20s. I mean, I don't mean these 20s. I mean, 100 years ago. You
can't answer this. What jazz artist's nickname was Pork Pie Hat? I know Paul knows.
I'm not saying it.
Okay, yep.
I'm not saying it. This is a quiz. If you win the prize, you will get one of his albums from John. He's promised that in the quiz.
He has not. Stop talking.
But
if you win, we'll send us your address and we'll send you a worthless piece of crap.
This actually starts to taste like banana.
I said it is starting to taste like, it is finally starting to
seriously
shed banana flavor.
You know, among other things as far as fedoras
Wherefore Coin, good to see you.
Hey, Wherefore.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Appreciate that.
I got to say, like, when people talk about hats, every man looks good in a fedora. A lot of ladies look good in a fedora. Absolutely true.
Yeah, women who want to wear a fedora.
Mm-hmm. You think about Melinda Dietrich, looked fabulous in a fedora. There you go.
I'm going to try the...
You're trying the marinated Laffy. It's going to take out your fillings, I swear. You can't bite down. Oh, look, this is a mess. Oh, jeez. It's wrong.
Look at it, Marvel's...
No prize.
Marvel, no prize.
Oh, come on, John. You got one of his CDs. You can put that up. Whatever.
You know what?
I'll put one up. It's not that hard to find music from. So.
I did not expect to eat this much sugar today.
Great player. Formative player. No question.
I'm not going to lie.
Dime says Mingus.
I did not expect to eat this much sugar today.
Boy, are you close, Mr. Dime. Okay, so Mike's using DPC Dorfman Pacific. Okay, check him out. Anybody's making hats these days, really good hats, worth checking out. There are actually some places in Brooklyn that manufacture hats. Oh, like we've just gone back 100 years. Hello. Not Coltrane, Truth. Same instrument, Truth.
Honestly, the Laffy Taffy
with a little booze,
soaked in bourbon for an hour plus,
usually an hour,
and orange bitters was kind of good.
So actually, booze improves Laffy.
Yes.
There you go. You've heard it from the authority on such matters, people. Go get some Laffy Taffy.
It was kind of good.
Go get some bourbon.
I don't feel like it improved the bourbon. I mean, it
together.
It didn't ruin the bourbon.
Yeah. It
didn't ruin it. It also didn't improve. It was just
improve it.
The bourbon was fine.
But it improved the taffy.
But it softened it up a
little bit. 2 great tastes. Hey, you got your bourbon in my Laffy Taffy.
Because it was still slightly hard, and I feel like Laffy Taffy is kind of hard, and that's how you lose teeth.
It removes your fillings.
That's how you
Seriously,
lose teeth.
It's a bad news. It's bad
how
news.
You lose teeth, not even just
bad
fillings.
News.
So,
Laffy Taffy and giggle juice.
Yeah, it was not bad. Laffy Taffy and giggle juice makes sense to me. That's why you're here, Eric.
This is why you're here, Eric. No question. Yes, and I think you should have some tonight. But seriously.
Boy.
Dime wins no prize with Lester Young. Thank you very much.
Okay.
One of the formative players of the instrument, probably introduced people to how to play it that way. Everybody else followed, and amazing things happened. Absolutely. It's really amazing to listen to Pork Pie. It's just so cool. The president.
I don't know about the texture of shift Laffy Taffy. Yeah, we started soaking it over an hour ago, and nothing was happening. The bourbon still tasted like bourbon. The taffy still tasted like taffy. No, nothing was. And then finally, it started to break down.
Yeah, it's softening up.
And it did not ruin the bourbon. It wasn't like, oh, this bourbon is disgusting now. Like the bourbon is still
not getting it on the
fine,
nose.
But
no,
the Laffy Taffy is slightly softened. So
seriously. Am I wrong?
We do these experiments, so you don't have to.
Hey, John, am I wrong, or was Lester Young also the president? I believe he was the pres. I think I made a gag about that recently. And you know what? There's a president I'd vote for. Now you're talking.
It's like, whose line is it anyway, where the points mean nothing?
Whatever. Try it, suckers. So.
Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Lester was the pres.
Takes a while to dissolve wax.
Well, you got the boss, you got the chairman of the board, but you also have the president, people. You need to listen to the president. He's well worth your time. There's a lot of great
Drew Carey would accurately say, kind of like Jerry Springer's final thought.
Oh, man.
I was like, I got so much banana, Laffy Taffy, and Oreos in my teeth right now.
Paul Quinnichet is the vice president. Hello. Yeah. Okay, there's another name for you people. That's one I haven't checked out. But I have checked out a lot of guitar players, like Tal Farlow, like...
Tal?
Yeah, Tal. Yeah, Tal. And I'm trying to think of other guitar players. Now that I've mentioned it, I don't have them at the tip of my head. But
the good thing is John is here.
Yeah, Grant Green. Oh, yeah. Love Grant Green. Definitely worth your time. And, of course, Wes Montgomery. Everybody loves Wes Montgomery. Great double stop player. Just fantastic. And died way too young. He was like 41 or something stupid. Jeebus. So stupid. But he made great stuff before. Yeah. Pat Metheny.
Yeah.
We played this past Sunday. Hello, guitar players. And who am I thinking of? Who was just on the tip of my head?
Oh, Ramsey Lewis. Yeah.
Ramsey. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of Ramsey Lewis.
Yep. Yeah, he was actually...
Kids remember says love watching Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Ramsey Lewis is one of those guys who was totally underrated forever, and then people are like, wait a minute, these records are cool. It's like Cal Jada records were a dime a dozen for a long time, and then people are like, this is awesome jazz. So they finally figured it out. It's about time. I mean, Cal Jada records are like the secret weapon in Exotica. But I would say pretty similar things if we're starting to talk about Ramsey Lewis records. They're just sort of like the secret go-go music. And frequently they're...
Secret go-go music. That's going to be the name of an album.
Yeah, they should be. Charlie Bird, yeah. And we want to talk about those guys who are on all of those easy records. I think we start talking about Tony Mottola. With just brilliant tone. Great sound. Lovely stuff. Featured on a lot of things like Free Design Records, and they're featured on his records. They have a different name as the combo, but they're there. You can tell them.
I'm adding my extra tonic to my empty glass.
What am I thinking of who was like just a real shredded jazz player?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, there's two names that are on the tip of my head, and I gotta scare them up.
Hashtag secret go-go music. Exactly.
Bingo. Is that Dano? I think that should be his.
No, it's Pepper Tree.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Secret go-go music.
Hashtag secret go-go music.
I'm available for that.
Yeah, seriously. I think Dano needs to have it on a lapel badge. Absolutely. All right, let me figure out what the hell I'm talking about here.
Oh, Kelly, speaking of dissolved in teeth, I like to take the gummy material used to stick labels to magazines, roll them up, put them in my nostril, go to people's offices and talk to them. Errol, it must be a hoot to be in your office. I love it. Oh, John is saying, Charlie Kitsch-en? Question mark. He took off. Charlie Kitsch-en.
Came back. Kitsch-en is brilliant. Listen to him. Died stupid young. Like, that was he. was he like even in his 30s? It was like he caught pneumonia or something. It was just idiotic. And he was just taking off and playing like nobody had played. So suddenly he launched 1,000 electric guitarists.
Do you have something for us?
I was thinking of Larry Coryell myself, whom I do happen to enjoy a lot. He had some really cool combos. That album, The Village Gate, great record.
Oh my gosh! I assume this is Ramsey Lewis. Dan says, yeah, he signed one of his records to me saying, be cool, Joey. Do good in school.
Your pal Ramsey.
Ramsey. Oh.
He was a Midwest guy, wasn't he? Yeah.
It's really funny.
And he was actually on Cadet, I believe, which is absolutely, that was a chess label. So absolutely Midwest label. No question. A lot of great music coming out of there. And I'm thinking of somebody else from that era.
Oh.
And I can't call him up right now.
Arlene Francis. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
It's really funny.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. It reminds me of, should I say it?
You might as well. We're here.
So we bought a lobby card for the film Giant Gila Monster. And our friend, who's so sweet, took it to
one of these shows.
One of these cons.
Memorabilia con.
Yeah, to get it signed by Don Sullivan.
So Don Sullivan.
Yeah, and he signed it. Paul and Kelly, sorry I didn't get to meet you.
You know something? Don is sorry he didn't get to meet us because, boy, are we big fans of his movie.
I feel like we need to like frame it and put it in the living room or something because it's so funny. This time I'm like, really?
I mean, we're big fans of that the way we're big fans of The Killer Shrews, which is equally cheaply done.
How would Lisa know? She just deals with fallout. Oh no. Oh, I got to go backstage a couple of times.
The light booth. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dime. That's amazing. I love it.
Sound booth. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was just so funny. Like, at first I was like, really? That's what you signed on our lobby card? But as the years go by, I'm like, that's hilarious. I might need to find a place for that inside the house.
That's something kind of cool.
Like, dear Paul Kelly, sorry I didn't get to meet you. Especially when he dies, it'll be like, yeah. Anyway.
That's the thing. Aubra's asked for The Killer Shrews.
The Killer Shrews. Oh, okay.
Wasn't that the double bill with the Gila Monster?
I think it was one of the original double bills, but the best part about The Killer Shrews, which is, it is what it is
It's a major part of the Killer Shrews board game. But anyway, every 5 minutes they have to go get a drink. And what do they drink?
Martinis.
And literally, it's like the guy arrives
They're
on the
also
island.
stressed and like, I've got to go make a martini. Yeah. I'm going to make some more martinis.
I think I need another martini.
I think I need another martini. Like, that's the best part about it.
47 martinis consumed within about 47 minutes. It's
Which,
really amazing.
If you were in their situation where giant killer shrews were penetrating your
psyche
abode and could crawl under the foundation because your foundation was that crappy.
Yeah.
You would also need a martini.
You need a few martinis.
But yeah, they're like it's every 5 minutes. Like, I need another martini. I want a martini. I'm gonna make some martinis.
You really just need to find this. It's so cheap. You should be able to find it for free. But if you can't, you'll find it for cheap.
If you don't find it for free, you'll find it for $1.
Because I think our copy cost $1, and so should yours. But you would get so much more than $1 worth of entertainment out of this one. I gotta say, it's just an amazing little picture.
Paul, I recently got a classical
CD, Theremin and Harry Parch.
Oh wow!
Man. Now we're talking.
Killer blowholes invade my psyche. Me too. Kids rebound now. It sounds like.
Yeah, seriously. So just a note about that. Theremin is a classic electronic instrument. It's about the simplest there is, but it works so well.
Yeah, more like rabid dogs with duct tape. Yeah, they really did like strap fake teeth to dogs.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but hilarious. And speaking of Harry Parch, we talk cocktails. All I can think of is all of these books that we have with cocktails that have cartoons by somebody named Vip. Who was Vip? Was Virgil Parch. Was cousin to Harry Parch. I grew up on a cartoon book with Vip, and I was like, years later, I'm like, holy crap, there's a relation here. Harry was he was an American original. He of course had this Gate 5 record company, and it was just a thing. He was just, I think it was at Sausalito and found Gate 5, and it was just this whole thing.
I'm gonna drop the
built
link.
His own instruments, and he played just very crazy stuff, and he used to bum on the rails.
Yes, Abra.
And played hobo music.
Abra, yes. Killer Shrews should be on Ohana's next drive-in movie. Yes.
Oh, it should. Well,
we should suggest it.
We happen to know the movie programmer. In some cases, that's
dropping the
me,
link.
But we can.
I'm dropping the IMDb link for the Killer Shrews because if you haven't seen it, it's a.
Now we need to actually find the Criterion edition of the Killer Shrews, and then we'll finally get a good copy.
The what now?
Oh man, it's cheap. It's really cheap.
It's a good way to kill an hour and 9 minutes.
But it features James Best. I'm not kidding you. We're talking like
Kelly and Paul.
Sheriff Coltrane himself.
Dear Kelly and Paul, I'm sorry I didn't meet you.
Ken Curtis from Gunsmoke.
That was Giant Gila Monster.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yes.
yeah, but you know what I mean.
It's a double bill. We should show them both. It's pretty awesome.
I love the Blob.
Yeah. Metal Machine music with Ronaldo in the Loaf. I actually don't know Ronaldo, but we own Metal Machine in Quad. So if you ever want to come over and seriously torture yourself,
you'd need a lot of martinis to outrun the Blob.
Let me know.
But it was scary when it came out. But hey, I was very young. Yeah, I did not see it until I was an adult. So I just love the Blob.
Life, the universe, and everything.
And the Killer Shrews, because I kind of feel like the secret moral of the Killer Shrews was don't be a jerk.
Because
and you'll see what I mean
the
when
people
you watch
who
the
are
film.
horrible, well, except for their Hispanic sidekick there.
Yeah, no,
dies
he
horribly.
did not deserve to die.
He really deserved to die because he wasn't a jerk. But the guy who is a jerk dies horribly. Hello, there you go.
Yeah.
I think we could definitely, get on Turbo about the Shrews, and I think he would dig it. Because it is.
Oh, Amy has
enough.
a guess about the Mystery Man for Thursday night. Amy, lay it on us.
You don't have to put it here. You could put it to us privately, but I'll take a guess. That's kind of hilarious. It's the mystery.
We've heard one. We've heard one guess.
We've heard one guess
from someone, and I have no clue. So, Amy, whip it on
Please,
us.
seriously, who knows?
I would love to hear it. Forget the martini. I'll settle for an olive. Oh, I had some garlic stuffed olives earlier. It was so good. Hey, Amy, I want to hear your guess.
Metal Machine music with Interstellar Overdrive. Wow. Okay. I'll take that in stereo because
birds.
you need the spread, but that's the way to go.
Oh, Getty 3 Ma'am says, the birds frighten me. Now I love it. I love it. See, all these films I did not see until I was an adult. So as a child, it probably would have completely freaked me out.
Now, as adults, we look outside our window in January, and there is literally a murder of crows out there who are swarming.
Right.
And they're ready to ready to go.
Look.
Yep. Send you a message. Let's see what's
going on.
I'm not saying anything. Okay, that's actually not.
That's not it. Oh, okay.
That's not the one you get a message.
All right. No.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Checking it out.
Kalaka Boy, hello. Good to see you.
There we go. Oh, thank you, John. I was thinking Banana Splits was definitely one of the major producers. It was HB. Hanna-Barbera did the Splits. And I'm wondering, was that their first sort of live action thing? Because they mix it with cartoons and live action things. Cartoons were like, I'm trying to remember.
The Banana Splits was Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah. What were the cartoons that were on there? Because the live action stuff was like Danger Island, which is extremely hokey, but when I was a kid, it was great. It was a lot of fun. And the young woman on there was actually the daughter of Bobby Troop and
Julie London.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Ronnie Troop was on the show.
Okay.
It's a really cheaply done thing. It's slightly off color because of the depiction of the young South Pacific guy who's on there. And, well, that's just the prejudices of the time, but it doesn't mean that it's not a great kid show. And the music on the show was written by all sorts of people, and there are all these music videos with the Splits playing, which makes it basically the best rock and roll group ever. It's kind of like you were going head to head with Lancelot Link in that case, which I watched as a kid, which was crazy stupid, but has an awesome soundtrack.
Yeah, so, Jamie mentioned Lancelot Link earlier.
Birdman and the Herculoids, maybe. I gotta look this up now. I gotta get so tight with the Splits because, man, when we were young, it was like Bingo, Fleagle, Drooper, and Snork. Bang, man.
King's Dominion. Oh!
Yes, King's Island.
Isn't that where
yep.
Brady Bunch? Isn't that?
Yes, they shot at King's Island for that episode.
Yeah,
on the roller coaster.
Yeah, with the Yogi Bear poster and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jaws terrified me as a kid. I shouldn't have watched it then. Yeah, all right. My parents would not allow us to see it. And that's probably for the best. So
too much.
I love Kitsch movies. Me too, Lisa. Me too.
So, I don't believe that the Splits did cross-feature Space Ghost. That was an independent sort of feature. But then, of course, years later, we had Space Ghost Coast to Coast, which is
the Partridge Family too, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Partridge Family did. They went to Kings? Oh, wow.
I did not know that. Okay.
I did not know that. I thought they
stuck
to Los Angeles.
We're going to be busy the next 2 days catching up on everything that we have not seen for 40 years.
I thought that the Partridge Family, like the Brady Bunch, spent most of their time kicking around Los Angeles, being like, hey, here we are at the La Brea Tar Pits, because that's an easy location for us to film at.
Brady's went to the amusement park in wherever.
Yep. As it turns out, Ohio.
Yes. Grand Canyon.
Yep.
And Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did they hit somewhere in Utah, or was that just Grand Canyon? Maybe
that was the Grand Canyon one.
Yeah, the big vacation in the Staywag. Bingo. The Walking Dead.
Love Space Ghost.
He's coming for you, Barbara.
Oh. He's coming for you, Barbara.
Night of the Living Dead itself is still a fairly astonishing picture. Very cheaply made. And for some stupid reason, it went out of copyright pretty quickly, and then it was a freebie forever, but there's no reason for that. There is a criterion of Night of the Living Dead. It works very well for what it's trying to do. So that's the thing. Eric is saying that like his music. Okay, well, we'll talk. I mean, I talked to Dom about that, and he made a change, and it actually made things improve. And you know what? That's fun. That's easy. This is not too hard to do. Okay.
According to Wikipedia, the Banana Splits had 4 segments: Arabian
Nights,
Danger Island, The Three Musketeers, Micro. I don't remember Micro Adventures at all.
I know that Splits, after the first couple of seasons, they did I think 2 seasons worth. The Splits got split, and they had hour-long episodes, and then they were cut in half. And then they made like twice as many episodes, which really just chopped up the Splits. Wow.
Kitsch-en says, I also love to watch the Thriller video because I was MJ obsessed, but you wouldn't catch me walking past the cemetery. No, ma'am. I love it.
Anyway, well, it's been a crazy amount of time talking cartoons. When we started talking about
so
we made 2 great drinks for you per head.
He's bringing it up because tonight. We are also going live Saturday at noon. So
I might be in the exact same getup. Check out this.
Mark your calendars. I might be in my pajamas. I
should be in my jammies. Yes.
Saturday at noon.
Yeah.
Please join us. We would love to see you.
It will be awesome to see you all at 7 a.m. on
Oh,
Saturday. Eastern time.
Sharknado. Oh, Errol Sharknado. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we love
us some Sharknado.
We're not going to be live at 7 a.m. on Saturday, but we'll be live sometime.
Yeah, so Saturday show, Saturday at noon Eastern.
Please.
Yeah.
Yep. Noon is a good time for that because we can have like the Bloody Mary, and we can also have
the mimosas.
Mimosas, which I prefer anyway. Bloodies are okay. Okay, you love them, drink them. But I go for mimosas. I go for a 75 around that time. It's past noon.
You probably will.
Why not?
Gotta come up with some cartoon drinks and some cartoon food.
I'm not going to infuse Laffy Taffy for your benefit again because we did it tonight.
But although I feel like it improved the Laffy Taffy, and it did not ruin the bourbon. So.
Well, here's the dregs of the bourbon, which has this like slick writing on top of it. So I'm going to try it right now. What do we have?
Julie, I feel the same way. Julie, I got to watch cartoons 24/7 between now and then too. So yeah.
Actually, this suddenly got pretty banana-y. It finally infused. It took like an hour, 2 hours. Yeah, but definitely.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Yeah, okay. Hope to see you Saturday.
Oh, by the way, John, if you watch the show, you don't have to drink during the show.
Yes, happy National Oreo Day, everyone. Saying, thank you to Pepper Tree
you can
for
watch
tipping
the
us
show
to that.
All you want. It's very true. But yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right, folks. Most of you, I reckon we will see you here, right here, same bat time, same bat channel, in this space.
Noon.
Saturday.
All right. Noon on Saturday. Noon
boom,
Eastern.
Boom.
Noon Eastern. Yes.
12 post-meridium Eastern time. Wave Eastern time before we switch to daylight for reasons I cannot mention. But we'll be here. We'll have cereal. We'll have cartoons. We'll have mimosas. Well, we might have Bloody Marys. I don't know. I got to decide on that one.
Can't watch the show without a delightful beverage.
Well, you can have whatever you want when you watch this show.
Smurf.
It's true. I know. Well, if you have a beverage, it does improve things. It doesn't hurt. Let's just say that much. And what else are we going to have Saturday besides mimosas? Probably other bubbly drinks. There's always the Kir Royale. Oh, yeah, I got a gas on her.
Now I want a Kir Royale.
And then as you go along, you might just want a French 75 because why not? Of course you would want that. I guess
we're not going out Saturday.
I think I need to bring a bottle or a case of bubbles to the next game day because I just want to 75 it all night. It's good.
Can I go
75 it?
Just
don't criticize it. No, true. You could have drinks.
Criticize it.
Hey, I spent the last one like installing hi-fi on the stereo. And then suddenly record sounded so much better. So I got to say, it's a thing. Well, folks, it's been awesome.
Yes,
you know how to support us.
Saturday at noon.
All of our patrons, thank you so much. You helped this happen.
Yes.
And you, I believe, have just received your awards for the month. Yes. Big fun. We made some great stuff for you. If you're not a patron, check it out. If you would like a bar towel, check them out. We can get those to you. I mean, we sell them, that is. We still have Glenny glassware. This makes your wine taste, I guarantee it, 73% better. And if you want a record, we have those too. It's a real piece of vinyl with music on it.
It's a real piece of vinyl.
Yeah. Genuine Diamels. Well, you play with your genuine Diamel. And I guarantee you'll have a good time with that one. It's 2 Christmas songs. That's all we got right now. Let us know what you want to know before the next broadcast because we're going to be here in like 2 days. Folks, it's so awesome to see you for 2 hours plus on a Wednesday. And I appreciate you being here. Otherwise, I am spitting to the wind. As always, I thank you for that. I thank you for all the comments. Fantastic things happened here. Crazy talk about candy and cartoons. What are we talking about here? Zots? I can't even begin. Oh, fizzy lifting drinks. If only. Oh. I think I had one right here. It's lifting right now. Get back here. Remember, wherever you go in life, and no matter what you do, you won't go far because we'll see you soon.
Night.